Mediocre Hobbies Podcast. Games Workshop 2023 Year in Review. Part 2. Follow us online. Andy is at youtube.com/mediocre hobbies. Tom is at tomlandy.com.
Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of the Mediocre Hobbies podcast with me, Mr. Mediocre Hobby, i.e. Andy, and of course the co-host, Mr. Tom Landy. We are here coming at you with part 2 of the 2023 new releases in review videos. We enjoyed the episode 1, about 1,000 of you guys enjoyed episode 1 as well, so we're of course going to follow through and give you part 2 now. Hopefully get through it in a little bit of a shorter time frame than we did the first one, because man, we dilly-dallied a lot in the first episode.
I mean, there was so much.
There was, it's like we were in January with like 2 Primarchs on a what?
Yeah, it was aggressive. Yes. It was an aggressive year.
Yeah. So so stick around, guys, and enjoy.
All right. Screen share. Safari.
The lion again. God damn it.
I know, right? This was literally, we're just back, we're just into it, and we're in the lion again.
So the lion comes out by himself.
Lion on his own with Snake Rot.
Oh yeah, and Farsight.
And Farsight, yeah.
And let me guess. Wait, why are they there?
Because why wouldn't they be there? They got to get released sometime. Good models as well.
They were already released. Why would they be back here? What was this? I can't remember this.
They were returning.
Those are returning to the range. Okay, they were gone for a while. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, they're beautiful, beyond beautiful sculpts.
Yes.
You got them, and you got the Maddox.
Yeah, great models.
Yeah, beautiful. Very much pay to win, but yeah.
I mean, to be honest, considering we're now in old world territory, they're the only dwarves you can really buy at the minute if they're available. So
no one's buying units of 20 of these guys to rank up this. Nobody's that. Even Bezos would think twice about
that. What's the cost on these things? This
€1 billion at least. I can't tell you because the website is blocked up right now.
This banner is amazing.
Yes, it's gorgeous.
So is this one. I really like this.
Yeah. They're just gorgeous. I love the chariot. Their bolt thrower.
Yeah.
Whirly, big great. Fan.
And then some books. Some good books.
We just keep skipping books whenever.
We're not talking about books. I mean, look.
No, you gotta scroll through them. Just ignore them.
Be weeks of books. So, okay. Well, that's happened. So,
Warhammer these days. So, it's just me.
That was the 2nd of July. This is the 9th of July. So now we have the Leviathan individual components.
2-week pre-order happened, and then we've got the release of Leviathan.
Yeah, this is the individual components. So, rulebook, introductory set. What does this go for? Like 35 quid?
45 usually. The last edition went for about that. Yeah, still great value.
Yeah, not. I mean, look, if you're starting out, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Starter set, pretty good. Like Terminators, 5 flame guys and a captain.
Yep.
95 Tyranids. I mean, that's like,
At least 95 Tyranids.
Yeah, easily, yeah. Like, it's not. That's not. I mean, you get your Von Ryan's Leapers in there, so you're happy.
Well, episode 2 of the magazine has been announced, and it's containing them. So I'm going to buy 5 of those issues when I can get my hands on it.
Okay. Whatever you think. And then the same box with terrain and a librarian and these guys.
Terrain. They didn't add models, did they?
They did. They added these 5, whatever they're called, the ones that shoot things over their shoulder. And the librarian.
Okay, I get that.
So the general consensus is if you want any of this, you should just buy the previous set and whichever of the 2 characters you want, because that's, unless you want the terrain, you just buy them separately like that.
Yeah, it is nice terrain, the frontier stuff.
Yeah, no, it's if you want it, it's great. I do not want it because it's all spiky and I'll jab my hand.
I have like 8 foot of those walls and all the buildings done, and I love it. Yeah. So I don't
need stuff though. And there he is, available separately.
Just don't like him. They're gorgeous.
You don't like him?
No.
I think he's so much better than the animation version.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe just because I had such a bad experience painting it. My brain now just likes to dislike it.
I think he's a good model. I think they
He
did a
is a
good
good
job with
model.
him.
He is. It's all the runes. He looks like a rune priest as opposed to a librarian.
Mm. Well, I mean, look, you don't have to like everything, right? Let's be fair.
It's true.
Bob Gaunts, I really like. I think these are great models. I love the idea.
Yeah.
I don't think they play very well, but I really like the look of them. I think they're kind of like the Tyranid Desolation Marines, right? Big
Yeah.
rocket launcher style, like just
Yeah.
cool.
Little artillery bugs.
Yeah.
Little
Pen
pink.
set, pen set,
Shit.
pen set. Guy driving a
Tank
tank.
man. Sons of Horus specific tank man.
Yeah. Great kits. Just super expensive. I can't remember the exact number on them, but they're ridiculous.
You don't even get a tank with him, so.
No, I know. Well, luckily they released all the tanks.
Does he have a pair of glasses on the
Yes. Have you not seen this guy?
That guy's magnificent.
He's so weird. I don't get him.
But if you could put him in a unit of rock trolls now and like paint him up, and he wouldn't like look too out of place.
No, he would still be silly though.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want. It's a goblin army, right?
Good model. Oh, and then books. Okay, so we'll skip books. So
Yeah, yeah.
that I think is pretty much a pass, right? Leviathan was excellent
Yeah.
a month before.
No, yeah, exactly. The Leviathan Buzz is still carrying on through that month perfectly fine.
Yes, yeah.
Oh,
16th of July. Oh,
you got Minkalesk.
yeah. What do we think?
Well, I loved her because I got Minkalesk. I just give me any guard and I'll buy it. Just so yes, I was very good. I didn't buy two though, which is what I said I would do to build both options. I only get the one, and I built the lunatic on the left.
With sword.
Yeah, she's got her power sword and her bolt pistol, which I've read most of her books now, and she hasn't gotten to that rank yet. So that one doesn't exist in my head yet. She probably does for other people who've read the last book, but very much the one on the right is the one I've read about a lot. She was a white shield at the beginning in the Fall Acadia and stuff. So, but yeah, she's a beautiful model. Love it. Yeah, because I've read the stories for her. It's really nice to have a model to play with. I really think they should do that more.
I agree.
Just give us the models from the books because that's what we want.
Well, we've had I can't remember his name. Tiny Cloak Apothecary looking Space
Not
Marine.
Apothecary.
I know he looks like one.
Oh my god! Now you made me forget his name. All that's in my head is Tiny Cloak, Captain Messinius.
That's his name. That's his real name.
Captain Tiny Cloak Messinius. Yes,
that's him. Yeah, I mean, great model, but yeah, this doesn't appeal to me at all. But I haven't read the books, so
yeah, I think that's the thing. You have to have that connection to it. Like it means more to you when you, like I said, I've often talked about this. Like I didn't read the Gaunt's Ghost books until basically this year.
Sure,
but
I know you can't buy the model.
I'm sucker for the collection.
Yeah.
So when the Sabbath Crusade map came out and the pin badges and the art book, I bought them all, and they didn't mean anything to me then. And then I read the books. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so glad I bought all that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
okay.
I'm on board.
What else was this month? Oh, just her. Yeah, okay. I guess they were like everybody bought Leviathan and it's broke. So here's just
kind of. Yeah. So lots of that. Lots of Minka, and then we got a Necromunda book, which
that's just the core rulebook.
Yeah, that's just an update, though, isn't it? With additional bits from
Yeah, they get so many updates and so many little extra ones. Like every time you get a campaign book for them, it gives an extra section.
Oh yeah, totally.
It's so good. Like if you knew all the Necromunda rules back to front, you would play. Oh, I missed that.
Maybe this is the 1 month we look at the books, right?
There's nothing else to look at.
Yeah, it's weird. So yeah, so some Necromunda books, some Black Library books, a lot of Minka.
Yeah. Just Miss Minkalesk.
Justin goes to a lot of heresy events that I go to, and he always brings the stupidest army. He brought a Marauder bomber one time, and everyone was like, "Is that any good?" And he was like, "Absolutely not." But he still brings it. he's really good fun. And yeah, he writes good books too. So
he does write good books.
Right. Well, 23rd of July.
Oh yeah.
We are into
the Warcry. Crypt of Blood.
Yeah.
One existing warband, which is beautiful. So if you don't have it, very good. One new warband.
The vampires.
The vampires. They're gorgeous.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know. I was looking at these last week. Did we start looking at these? We start shopping at the end of the show?
Maybe.
I feel like I was looking at stuff.
It's the guy
Because
in the
yeah, I
bottom
remember
right for
like
me, and it's the guy in the top right for you. Yeah.
Queen Maeve, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, some really good models. Yeah, yeah, good set. Oh,
Yeah, we talked about these the baboons. Oh, they broke them down. We looked at the bigger set, and now these
yeah, they're
guys are
now
separate.
available separately. Yeah,
These are not the ones. Like if you keep scrolling, you'll actually see the war bands for the Crypt of Blood. Will you?
no,
Okay, the war bands for Crypt of Blood weren't shown up. Like that's not the Stormcast in the Crypt of Blood. It's a different.
no, not at all.
It's the three, the
Yeah,
original three with the yeah.
and the vampires, which is
Yeah,
great kit.
yeah, beautiful kit. The only new thing is the
The,
castle or the grave walls or whatever, which I think are really nice.
the grave walls are not new. This is
They
new,
are
and this
new.
is new. These are part of the old. You know, you could buy the
It's
Warhammer
not.
Fantasy Cemetery.
Yeah, it's not part of those.
Are they?
I know they're the same design, same similar, but they're actually not the same pieces.
Oh, really? Okay. Oh no, maybe you're right. Yeah. Okay.
So
Don't
it
know
is
why they
all
wouldn't
new
just.
pieces to match into the Garden of Moor.
That's
They're
what
all
it's called,
beautiful.
Garden of War.
I just want more. Yeah, I know. I never bought. Well, I did buy one. I did it for the shop, and then I left it there like an idiot.
Such a good kit. Well, truthfully, entirely forgettable for me.
Yeah,
Yeah, these Warcry expansion kits, I understand why they do them. They kind of new starter
yeah,
kits,
just
but
little starter sets. That was a really good one though because that was the first one they brought out. That was like really cheap. It was
mm,
like €40 to get you into Warcry. It was like €160. So I really approve of
wow.
that like cheap entry. So yeah, for the health of
Yeah,
the Warcry scene, I think it's good.
as you say it, once again, people are broke after Leviathan, so let's
Yeah,
skip it. And now we're into the 30th of July, and this was a great month.
yeah, we got our Noble Knight Lancer.
Just fantastic getting this in plastic. One of
Yes,
three.
I would have never bought the resin one, so I'm very happy that I now have all three of them in plastic.
Yeah, no,
Although they
just
hadn't announced the
amazing.
other two, yeah, at this point, had they?
And then a fantastic Underworlds warband,
Yes.
only let down by the fact that these are the only ones of these models that are worth buying, so you can't actually use them in the game.
Yeah.
God, they
They're
need
so
new
good.
models. That's the rumor for this summer, isn't it? That we're getting Nurgle or Skaven in the new Age of Sigmar box.
I didn't know it was in the new Age of Sigmar box, but yes, there is
Yeah,
lots of Pestilence, Clan Pestilence rumors.
that's the rumor. Yeah.
But yeah, okay, the starter box would make sense.
Mm.
That would be a really good choice because they do go Chaos.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's back to Chaos next anyway, isn't it? It's the what do they have now? Orcs, so they're destruction now. So yeah, they're back to Chaos.
Is it orcs? What's in that box?
The new orcs, the skinny ones.
Oh, yeah. The swamp orcs.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're great models. They're
they're stunning
fantastic
models.
models.
Definitely an army I would potentially do as my orc army in Old World.
Now, I love this guy.
Yes, he's glorious. He's just fantastic.
Yeah.
He's a claim jumper. I'm playing a little bit of Deep Rock Galactic now, just to like one
Yeah.
mission a night, just to sell myself down, and it's just Votan. It's great.
I just think this guy's fantastic. I love his little weird robot.
Yeah,
I think they've done some really good stuff with these guys in Necromunda.
yeah. The squats in Necromunda are great.
Yeah.
They did a really top-notch job with them.
Yeah. And they've just taken the Leagues of Votan and just made them a bit more rustic.
Yeah,
You know, kind of old school, kind of like Soviet era technology rather than modern tech. You know,
yeah, yeah.
they're just
Exactly.
great. They're just great. And then
Don't show me that. I'm sad about that. Go away.
well, you know, more books.
Just
Some
went
good.
through
I mean, you know, bit of can. More
books.
books.
Yeah,
So
books.
I mean, not a bad few things. Like he's fantastic. They're
Yeah.
great. He's good.
It's just one of those. It's a specialist games week. Is that
Yeah,
what we should
but
call
of
them?
the three of them, I only bought this one.
Yeah,
You know,
he was so good to do.
so I don't know. So we're into July. This is where we're going to run out of time pretty quick because this is when we started to get warehouse issues. Right, stuff was announced
yeah.
and then pushed and pushed and announced and
Yeah.
pushed, and there's a few weeks towards the very end where instead of it being a preview article, it's a coming soon article.
Yeah, I remember.
So
I also missed this guy like a moron.
you missed this. What happened to you? How did you miss
I
this?
don't know. I just don't even know. Maybe it was broke when it came out. Still broke from Leviathan, maybe.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I was so stupid to miss it. It's so annoying. I'll find it someday. It'll come back as a made to order again, I'm sure.
Yeah, 100%. Just realized how terrible these faces are. I mean,
It's
this one's not bad.
it's the
This,
specialist games studio painters aren't good. Like they're good, they're better than I am, but they if they painted like they should, they would do great, but they try and paint in like heavy metal standard or
yeah.
style without heavy metal skill. And that's why that Bretonian Lord's face looks so weird and stuff. It's just like I promise you when it gets in the hands of the mortal people and they get their paint job done, people are gonna make them look really good.
Luckily, I'm not going to buy him, so it's fine.
That's fine, I am. I'll buy two
Yeah,
just so it
you
counts as
do that.
equal to
Oh,
one.
yeah, yeah. He can not see himself stood next to himself
Yeah.
because his face is so pointy. I can't believe you didn't get this though. I mean,
I know.
of all things,
I know.
like what a fantastic. Yeah, I mean, this is how all four-year things should be.
Yep.
Like such a brilliant way to display it and set it up. Like just excellent.
That is how they should have kept going. Instead of trying to make games and stuff or whatever, they should have just been like, look, here's these cool, awesome models that don't really go anywhere or do anything. Just have them. They're awesome.
Mm. Oh, no, I like him.
Him, her, him.
His name's Bile Rot Vomit Flesh, and
It's 2024. I won't assume.
I
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't
I
know.
don't think I want to know anymore.
I'm very concerned about all his guts hanging out. Actually, so you know, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I like that the
gonna
nerdling's
say
wearing a little football helmet. It makes me happy.
I'm gonna say him just for the sake of it. But yeah, you're right. Whatever. Good androgynous Nurgle model there. But this is one of those models that there's just nothing bad about, in my opinion. I think it is everything I like about
Lots
Nurgle.
bad with it, but nothing bad with
Oh,
you know.
everything I like about Nurgle, and they've also done an excellent paint job on him. I mean, just the necrotic fingers because
Yeah.
they're not getting enough blood. Like that's
Yeah.
just excellent.
Yeah. It's something you would be like, that's what a model would have, but I won't be able to paint that, so I won't bother.
No thanks, no, not for me, no. But I still like it.
I like that hand coming out of the stomach trying to claw his way out.
Yeah, yeah. Just this guy up here,
He's got a
like
cape as well, does he?
he's he's got a little helmet. He's having a great time. You
A
know what I
little
mean?
smile. Nerdlings
Yeah.
are great.
Yeah, it's just great model. Again, didn't buy him. I don't buy any of the Blood Bowl stuff, but he's before he lets parties and excess get in his way. So yeah, he
He is a
according to
dude.
the old Forge world.
I
And then we
like him.
got White Dwarf and some good old Gotrek books.
Bone Seeker. So a very meh week there.
August, yeah, I know. Well, actually, so this is August. Is this August? Yeah, it's gotta be, right. I mean, let's just quickly give July a run. July was forgettable.
Yep.
Right, we got re-releases of the Lion and stuff at the beginning, but the rest of it was just
As
couple of good
those new
models.
models, you got like Big Galesk and
Yeah,
the
and the Cerastus,
yeah, and then
some
the
really
made to
good
order.
models, but like
Everything else was available earlier in the year.
last week we rated out of 10, so this week I think we should rate in somewhere that people can convert that. So I'm going to say this month was D. It was a D minus maybe.
The D minus, yeah, I'll go with your
Yeah.
D minus.
'Cause
Yeah.
it's just this. I think for me this is the best thing that came out that month, and
So what month is this again?
this is July.
Okay, yeah.
So July, and then August we started off with this, which is cool,
Yeah.
and now we're into
More old models.
yeah.
Great
This
model.
this kit still surprises me because you can't buy half these things separately, right?
Yeah, no, you can't at all. They're all the same sprues.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. I still don't understand. I mean, they obviously made them because why would they put them in a box and not have made individuals? But it's just weird.
Yeah.
The
It is a
Eliminators, I
bizarre
think that's
choice
what
that
they
they
are
made them
called. They're
lol.
cool. I really like them.
Yeah, the snipers are beautiful. The
Yeah.
annihilators are cool.
I think these guys are awesome.
They're actually really good in the game as well because they're
Yeah.
so cheap. It's like a 90.3 man drop autocannon unit or
Well,
something.
yeah, I mean, oh, you just need 3 all cannons. All right, there you go. Drop them in.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just deep strike them somewhere where it's just out of reach. Someone has to go and get them because they definitely outrange you at most things, and
Mm.
they're just a nuisance. And I love them. I use them a lot.
Hard
Big
to
one.
justify buying that box for them though.
But
Like
you'd use
you
everything
really
else
want
pretty
them and
much.
you really want the contents for it, but
You want the eliminators, and the sneaky dudes are fine. And I do like the lieutenant in Phobos armor as well.
yeah, so do I. I think he's good. It's just it's an old kit, isn't it? As
It
Primaris
was
go.
halved. It was like two halves of a set, and I can't remember what the other. Oh, it was the chaos one.
The chaos, but the one that had the big spider in it for the first
Greater
time.
spawn and all that. Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Yeah.
And the obliterators and stuff.
Very bizarre kit.
So and then we got
Dude, separate from
this
the ogre
was
set.
Indomitus stuff, right?
Yeah,
So oh, because they'd just been discontinued.
yeah.
No, he had not just been discontinued. He
No.
hadn't been available for about 18 months.
Yeah, everybody really wanted him. He was like one of those hard to get dudes. So it was
He's
cool to see
still
him
one
back.
of the best things in the codex.
Yeah, that's why everybody wanted him.
Yeah.
There's one painted up for my Night Lords. I remember.
What do you think of that model?
10 out of 10.
Do you think?
Yeah, love him. Love pose. I love open pose models. Easy to paint. Very chaosy. Like you pretty much paint him for any chaos legion, and he'd work like. So mine's an early Night Lord.
I feel like the thing that brings him down for me is that he's such a push fit model, you can't swap his head. Kind of feel
Okay.
like if I could put a regular Space Marine helmet on him, I'd love him.
Well, you could if you.
Yeah, I know, but
But yeah, I know. I get what you mean. I think.
know
I
what I mean.
think. I think it's fair to say that universal helmet fit that they do for 99% of models should be done for 100% of models.
100%
It
agree.
should always be swappable. Because even people buy those helmets, like they love the helmet and they take the helmet out and use it on a different model and stuff like that.
Yeah, it becomes another way to sell kits.
Yeah.
Because I don't dislike him at all, but a friend of mine who has an army that is perfect for him, he hates him, and he just won't buy one.
That's a shame.
Yeah, I think it's little stuff like the helmet that if you don't want it and you don't want to have to figure it out, it's kind of like
possessions, man. He's supposed to be surrounded by lunatics. I think he fits in.
he is a lunatic, but also it's like he accessorized his hat with his stick. Do you know what I mean? It's
You're
like
goddamn right. That's one of those things we talked about where they're like, was that his choice, or whether can he take that helmet off anymore? Is that actually his face
completely.
now?
But I'm just glad that he's available. And then we got
Yes.
some Kill
Yeah,
Team.
Kill
Oh
Team.
no, we saw these recently, but now they're individually
available
boxed.
separate.
This is a question I was thinking about because I was building Striking Scorpions. Do these kits, or the Striking Scorpions, or the Space Marine Scouts, ever get reboxed to 40k kits, or are they
No.
always Kill Team kits?
They're always Kill Team, and the reason that I know that is because I'm very excited for the day that the Death Corps of Krieg come out as a 40k kit, which gives me hope that they'll do more for them. When I saw them re-release it to 10 man, because they were the first ones done,
Yes.
and they came out as a Kill Team box, I was like, you bastard. No, I don't. So that kind of shattered my dreams a little bit. So we'll see. I still bought 8 boxes of them separate after the 2 starter boxes I bought because I need a million Krieg.
Yeah. I wonder if this is what's the nice way of saying falsifying accounting? Like selling these
Kill
kits.
Team is a success because
Selling these kits as Kill Team kits forever makes Kill Team a success rather than people just buying 40k sets.
Well, I guess you got to look at it like that. Like people don't understand that loads of parts of Games Workshop are actually really, really divided and separate, like different targets, separate targets. Like Kill Team's budget, or like the Specialist Game Studios budget, was used to create and manufacture these. So obviously they want them sold under their banner. So they're getting. So yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I never thought about that. So that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me. I just, to be honest, this is the best thing. Like we talked last week about Mandrakes, and now we've seen Mandrakes. Like gorgeous, right? Just, but they're not special. The exact same models we had, but just slightly newer, which
Yeah.
is exactly what I want.
Yes.
Right? There's that guy with the weird smoke shield or whatever, but like, I don't care.
I don't
We
like him
wanted
either.
plastic ones. We've got them. Ideal.
Yeah.
Right. So speaking, this is why they came up in conversation. I think
Yep.
boring. I still don't like this kit, but okay, you like it. We're okay with that. This kit we like,
Of course we do. Look at it. It's
but
unreal.
we've seen all that, and then this is all.
Great set.
Is this like 50% old stuff? Like I know this was originally in an old objective kit, right? For
No,
maybe
no, those
eighth
are all new
edition.
ones.
But what I mean is it the same kit that's
It's the
just
same
been
shape as but it's not the same
okay?
model. You know, and they resculpted it all, and all the doors open and all that kind of jazz. So
I thought the door was separate on that old one as well.
yeah, but it was like crashed on the ground. It was like lying
Oh, okay.
flat.
So these are
So they're all
pre-launch.
standing upright. So
Okay.
like they're literally the escape pods of the ship. So I think it's really cool. He's quite nice.
He's no longer available.
I hate that. Good
They
talk.
they released him, and we'll probably see him very soon. They released another one that's almost identical, walking forward, and then this guy went end of life.
Why?
Don't know.
They do
Don't
that a
know.
lot, and it's really irritating.
Mm, yeah, don't know.
Books.
Oh,
I
these
bought them.
maps. I've never
Oh, it's
got one. I
upside
really
down.
want one. I
That
want them
map's
all.
upside down, is it?
Sorry?
No, it's not upside down. It just looks upside down. No, my eyes just corrected there, and I can see it now. It's weird. I haven't missed any of those maps yet. So
Oh, yeah, they're great. But yeah, I mean, a lot. This is just reboxing old stuff, right?
it's a specialist games week, kind of like a filler week.
Yeah, I can't really get behind it too much. And then 20th of August we had
A
it's
great
a
week.
Sigma box.
Unbelievable box set.
Lovely models.
Oh, beyond lovely. Like lovely, lovely, lovely. Now, these are unfortunately the ones that I will say, like I said with Cadians, when I was like,
Mhm.
people think they look too detailed, but they're actually fine to paint.
Oh, these are details.
These
Yeah.
are exactly the same, except they're not easy to paint. They honestly
No.
take a lot of time per
Yes.
infantry piece. And it's only become more and more evident now as I'm building men at arms and
Yeah.
Empire soldiers and painting them up that like there's just too much. There's just no need for some of the detail. And I don't like being that guy because I'm like, just give me all the detail ever, and it's up to us if we want to paint it or all. But like, part of me wants to just put 20 of those guys on square bases and see what a
I
unit
know.
looks like. Make
Well,
some.
they'd look excellent.
Of course they will. They're gonna look amazing. But I want to paint 20 of them or whatever.
Well, the problem is you can't just paint 20. You have to paint an army of them because they'd stand out too much.
No, because you get the My idea is that you can give units of state troops. Some of them become veteran state troops. So these are the veteran state troops. So
I get the idea. I just think they would stand out far too much. I think you would put them side by side in one game and you'd be like, okay, yeah, I need to buy more.
yeah, maybe. See, I've always wanted,
Um,
like, I do Stirland as my empire army,
yes.
and Stirland is the poorest empire province. They're all basically like just poverty stricken,
Yep.
except for one particular unit. It's called the Stirland River Patrol, and they're basically the unit that defends the river, and the river is like a super dangerous thing. So these guys are really well kit out. And they're also the thing that the elector count like wheels out whenever people come and visit to kind of be like, we're not broke, I swear. They're like got the best armor and the best equipment, the best everything. And I'm like, what do I use to represent them so they really stand out from the rest of the army as the Stir River
I
Patrol?
can get behind the hats in particular as like river
Yeah.
related. I think everything in this kit is great. I don't like him still.
No, I don't like him.
This guy. I think it's a good kit. It feels don't this is gonna sound stupid. It feels too Age of Sigmar. The rest of it feels quite old worldy, like they've just
Yeah.
modernized the Empire. Like
Yeah.
especially with these guys, like this guy and his friend, all this kind of stuff. But this is just like weird Age of Sigmar stuff.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just weird you say that in an Age of Sigmar box set. There's
Yeah,
two Age of Sigmar.
Of course, but yeah, like and the rest of the range is super Age of Sigmar in different ways, but not like that. I don't know
Yeah.
what it is. It's just something about him. I don't hate the model, but I'm glad I don't own any of them.
I don't even know if I built him, did I? Maybe I did.
And then we had some Seraphon in a
Oh.
Vanguard box. Not a bad box.
Not a bad box at all.
I mean,
Great, great old world box.
The only issues with it is you don't need more than one Carnosaur, right?
You do. You need a not Troglodon.
Oh
Troglodon,
yeah, the skink one.
the Oracle one. So that'll be your second
Okay,
one you would use
well
as
yeah,
well.
that's reasonable then. So yeah, buy two of them. Rock and roll. Cool. And then there's a guy that I'm sure somebody's bought.
I like him because he's
No,
a
I
bit
like
more
him, but
simplistic.
did you buy
Yeah.
him?
Fuck no. I don't buy heresy.
There you go.
Nobody else does, so why should I?
And then more books. So yeah.
Books.
Oh, what's this? Oh yeah, forgot about this. I forget about all these things.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know who does this artwork, but this really reminds me of old. Um, God damn it! What's the one? Space Hulk. Space Hulk.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Space Hulk. This is really old Space Hulk armor, right? Or artwork.
yeah.
Like it's fabulous.
Such a good set.
I mean, now I've seen this, it makes me upset.
Why?
Well, because I want Men of Iron
Yeah.
in 40k. And
Do
we've
you
got.
though? Like, there's only supposed to be one left, him, or none left. So you go. Like, it'd be weird if they brought back a whole army. I know they just did with the bloody squats, I suppose, but
I would like
how do
them to
you
bring
write
it back in
Men of Iron
squats,
into the
the same
story?
as Kroot are with Tau. I'd like them to bring them into squats because they have all the AI. So why not?
Or Belisarius Call has like dozens of them kept in the basement that he asks questions to and stuff.
I don't know if Belisarius would get away with that. Even Belisarius Call is not that, you
True.
know. And then yeah, so I'm glad I scrolled down because that was the one I would have missed. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I like these boxes. You were saying this was it last week maybe that they're really good if you can get them good value for
For
what you
money,
pay
yeah.
for
They're
them.
usually like sold in convenient, like I said, like not I was gonna say 7-Eleven, but I meant to say Walmart and stuff like
Yeah,
that. Target, and they're like $30 or whatever, so they're like mega savings on stuff.
yeah, yeah. I mean this kit here is fantastic if you can get one of them.
Yeah,
I
you just
wouldn't
buy
knock
it
that.
like for the models and then chuck the rest out if you're no interest in the game or whatever.
27th of August.
Or Tyranids,
Oi,
the
no.
Codex.
Finally back to Leviathan. It's been so long. I gotta say this was this was a fantastic
Yeah,
release.
yeah, absolutely unbelievable.
I'm
Loved painting my Norn Emissary. Loved
I'm
it.
amazed at how small they are compared to. I mean, I know they're big models, but I
I'm
feel
totally
like
with you.
I feel that they're night sized, but they're really small in comparison.
They should be night size. Like they should
Yeah.
be
Well,
big.
that just means we can get more bigger ones later on, right?
Yeah, yeah, I guess so. Like I think they should do a plastic biotitan or something at some stage.
Yeah, but I'd be happy with something exactly like this, but big. You know,
Yeah,
just something bigger. That's such a good model. I said he. They're such a good model. There's
yeah.
there's no need to gender these Tyranids.
No,
This
no, no.
model I like less, but I still think is fantastic.
Yeah, agreed.
God, the ground on that one's brilliant.
Like I don't like it enough to buy a second one and do a second one just to have that option.
Nah.
Do you know what I mean? That's my
Oh,
someday.
oh, and Death Leaper.
Oh, one of my like I would be hard pressed. Like that could be my model of the year. Like the City Sigmar
Wow.
winged lion lady is my model of the year, but like this is a very close second.
Good. And I don't want to say cheap, not expensive.
Not compared to lion lady or any of the other
No.
giant models for the year. Very reasonably priced and quite large. I need to buy 3 more of him though. Turns out there's 4 ways to build him or something.
Yeah, something crazy.
So I need to buy a bunch more of him. But also really enjoyed him. Love lictors. Love all the infiltration organisms. That's why I want so many of the
My
issue
only
5 of
problem
that
with him is that
magazine.
they should have just sold him in a box of three for 70 quid
Yeah.
rather than 30 quid each, right? Just
Yeah.
people are going to buy him.
It's nicer in person.
I
It's
don't
just
dislike it. I think it's
weirdly
great. This has
like
a real
he's just broken his own back to look behind him. I
mm,
don't know why.
I think this has a real Starship Troopers vibe. Don't know what
Yeah,
it is.
like I
Something about
love
the
all the aesthetics. Once again, it's just the pose. It's that weird legs left and the
like, what
torso
is this
right
leg
thing.
here? Where's this coming from?
The back of his head.
Yes, that's a weird place to have a head, neck,
You think it's
arm, leg.
I like to think of it like in Starship Troopers when they suck down to your brains.
Yeah. Then I hate these. We talked about these. I hate them. But
I don't
I
remember
always
why.
disliked Gene Stealers, and they
Oh,
just
you
didn't give me
always
anything
dislike okay.
different.
You always dislike Gene Stealers, then it makes sense because they're just better versions of the old ones.
Yeah,
So
well, I mean, they're just they're all doing surprise hands. They're like, "Way surprise!"
they're coming to get you, man.
Yeah,
I'm here for them.
this is the only unit that I don't like from this release, and I know people will hate me for it, but I just don't
Yeah,
like them.
yeah, you're getting
It's just,
cancelled for this. Like you're done.
but also the like we've gone from models that were 4 pieces, and now these are probably 12 each.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it's like they look the same.
can't get jazz hands with 4 pieces, man. You just can't do it.
Love these.
Yeah,
Definitely
don't.
don't want to build these either because they're 55 pieces each, but
I don't
they're
own any of
really
them
good
yet.
models. Love the special weapons. Just
Love
think
them.
it's a really, really good kit. Definitely don't think it's worth buying these at. How much are these a box? 35 quid, 40 quid a box, 10
Yeah,
for 3 special weapons, but absolutely great models, great update. Homogons. I mean,
unbelievable.
these are so much better than what they did with the Gene Stealers. Like,
Yeah,
and they look very similar, except this guy who's surprised.
he's jumping.
Which, yeah, he's been scared by the Gene Stealer going, "Happy birthday. Happy birthday." It's like, whoa, calm down.
Oh,
Like, great kits. Great kits. Maybe the best kit of the year in terms of just refresh.
okay. For refresh, not better than Death Leaper, but
I think this and the Salamander were sculpted by the same dude.
Salamander.
The Seraphon with his Bluetooth earpiece.
Oh yeah.
Like, I feel like they're from the same school of,
Of yeah, wizardry and sculpting.
oh,
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
just great.
absolutely loved him. I had a great time, but once again, he's another expensive thing. Like
Mm.
you want 3 of these as a minimum, and I think they're like
Yeah,
45 quid a piece. So it's you're once again pushing that 105 quid or whatever for.
yeah. Not a big fan of these spore mines, but
Oh, there's yeah,
I'm not angry with them.
the gun shoots them, but you can build a gun that doesn't shoot them if you don't want them.
Yeah.
That one
Just what a
crazy
kit.
thing, and that's way smaller than it looks.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about it. I would like squads of those like stumbling around a corner and then like setting up and then firing and stuff.
Mm,
Kind of like droid diggers from Star Wars, they just get into position
yeah.
and like load up and start firing. I like that.
Just fantastic. I genuinely think maybe one of the best redos of the year.
Yeah, I agree. It's stunning. They're 10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah. And a good combat patrol that you should never buy.
Well, if you bought Leviathan, you shouldn't buy it, but
Well, some places still have Leviathan. You should buy Leviathan instead.
you should just buy Leviathan.
Yeah. But again, only available direct. You cannot get this anywhere else. Because the starter box that we looked at last month has all of this in it or something like it.
Right? Yeah, I get you.
So just don't buy it. Don't buy it. Data cards 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So not enough dice.
Not enough dice. Oh,
Yeah, this upset me.
we were all hoping for plastic.
This upset me as much as when they showed off all the vehicles and they were
Yeah,
just replacing sponsons.
yeah. I have this model already, and if it was plastic, I'd buy another one.
If it was plastic, I'd probably buy a couple. Like, they're
Yeah,
just gorgeous.
yeah.
They've got a real, like, this is like the Star Trek shuttlecraft in 40K.
Yeah,
I really like that idea. I like the concept. I love that it's useless. I love that it just brings people in. I'd buy
yeah.
one.
10 dudes. Oh, is it gonna shoot? Oh, it's got no guns.
No. What I meant was, is it going to get shot down? Oh yeah, sure. Here you
Oh
go.
yeah, of course.
Boom.
Like, we've got
But
thousands more though, so don't worry about it.
yeah, I think it's great. I think it's absolutely brilliant. I would love this in plastic. I was so upset when it was like, it's back and it's the same. I was like, oh
I wonder
god.
with the new cutting and fixing up of it, do they give you the canopy now? Because the one I have, they just give you the frame of the canopy and are like,
Oh wow,
get
so it's
some
empty.
plasticky bits yourself and do it. I'm like, oh.
Well, if I wasn't sharing my web browser, I would look.
Yeah.
People do. I'm not gonna go find it and cut it out of this video, right?
Yeah.
And then, oh, that's a nice book.
It's word bears though, so no, it's not.
Yeah, no, but good books. And
But Tyranids
that's
did
August.
well.
That's August.
Yeah.
So August started with these boys.
Yeah.
Bit of a weak middle. some nice board games and and Cities of Sigmar.
City Sigmar and Tyrannies is going to push it up to an A for me. Not an A
I think
plus, but I think a solid
I
A.
think it might be a B plus for me.
B plus, okay.
Mm.
I respect that.
But it's not bad. I mean, not by any stretch is it bad.
No.
Like, God, this model's great.
Yeah.
Smashed it with the Northern Emissary. September.
This month is an A plus, is it? Does it have Guard or is it just no
Just
model, just
books.
free book? Okay, never mind.
Only books. This was a weird,
Only
and
books.
then
Oh, the Heroes came out.
yeah,
I think
these are good models though. I have to say they're
yes,
better than the
they are all
previous
great
one.
models, but I think with the Heroes thing, they should just like take a gamble and not do Space Marines for one of them and see how it does. I know everybody buys Space Marines and Space Marines do best, but like,
Well, if they did a guard unit,
yeah.
it would be massive.
But imagine if it was a guard unit, but it wasn't like you build one unit. What if it was just like there's a Vostroyan, a plastic Vostroyan, and there's a plastic
Yeah.
Steel Legion, and there's a imagine they did that. Like
I know.
the special crazy rare one is a Praetorian Guard. You know what I
No,
mean?
no,
Like,
no! Don't even do that. Just give you 1 in 10. Just make sure there's 10 of them and do 1 in 10. People would go buy 10 boxes immediately so they could have 10 Praetorian guards,
yeah,
and they'd have
I
to
would.
convert them, but they would do it.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
But yeah, they. I mean, this seems like such a. Why do we even open this page? Like
Maybe we
some
should do.
books,
Yeah.
and there's some Space Marines you can't just buy.
So the Creed book, right? That's another book that I struggled to read again because it's once again. Oh no, it's the wrong book. I'm thinking of the wrong book. I don't know. I haven't read that one yet.
Well, give
Yeah,
us your hot take on Ursula Creed.
I was saying, no, Ursula Creed. I'm all here for Ursula Creed. I think it's a very clever design choice because what they've done is they've given you a new character who's equipped and stats and basically the same size and thing as Creed. So if you have the old model and you want to put him on the table, cool. There's his rules. If you want to use Ursula Creed, cool. There's the model. It's up to you. Like,
Yeah.
But I was just going to give out about the amount of books that are the same. They're all about the Fall Acadia from. This is from this lamppost perspective. Okay, well, next week we're doing another book of Fall Acadia, but it's from this plant pots perspective. I'm going to shut up. I've read it. It's dead. Let it go. The first 6 times I read it was great. I'm literally getting tired of the Fall Acadia now.
How do you think the Cadians feel?
I don't know. I don't know which one which book perspective are you talking about?
Was that? Oh, okay. We're in September. Sorry, we're in September. Right, September.
Oh,
We got
we got the Reign of the Brute.
yes. We got these boxes.
Throg Herd. Yes, I love Throg. Beautiful troll. Not nearly as big as you think he is.
Nope.
And I built and painted him, and those 6 trolls are still sitting in the box because I already had 6 of them built and painted. So might try and do them for Old World maybe.
Those 6 trolls are some of the best models I think they've made, though. Once again, a fantastic upgrade kit.
Yes,
Like
1000% agree.
just amazing.
The one of my favorite sculpts of him is the one on the top left, where he's about to wonk a poor
This one.
night goblin, and the night goblin's looking terrified. It's like, oh no! He's great, love it.
It's just great. I mean,
Or the one
I'm
in the
not a
bottom
big
right. Sorry to
fan.
interrupt you again, but just so I don't forget, the worm coming out of the rock and the bird in the nest on his head is going to eat it. It's so adorable.
This one, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They're just so stupid. You're brilliant. This guy I'm not a big fan of, but I've not seen him in person, so maybe if I held him, I'd change my mind. But
He's nice. The only
I
thing I
don't
wish
get
I'd
him.
done is fill in the mole lines better. I left there's like the mole lines on the side of his leg are atrocious, and I could have
Oh.
spent 20 minutes making them invisible, and I didn't. And then when I got later into the paint job, they're so noticeable. It's so annoying.
I also don't know why he has a Nurgling of some sort with him.
It's a Throgling, the baby troll.
Yeah.
Troll.
No, I get that, but isn't that just we have that concept already? No.
I know what you mean. It's like Great and Peanut Nurgling. You're just kind of doing the same thing again. But everybody loved him, so.
Yeah, no. So I don't like him because I haven't seen him. I'm sure I'd like him if I held him, but he doesn't excite me. These guys, I would have if I had destruction, I would have bought it just for these guys because I more trolls, more better.
Yeah.
Speaking of new kits, this guy we had released in a box a few months ago, and now he's on his own.
Yep.
fine.
He's nice. He's like
Yeah.
he's one of those ones where any single model from the Gobblepalooza is slightly nicer than him, so it's weird that he's separate.
Yeah.
And like the whole Gobblepalooza is like 45 quid and he's like 30 quid by himself. It's a bit weird.
This really reminds me of the the Thousand Sun Sorcerer who is summoning little.
The baby screamers.
Yeah, I kind of feel like this is the same, right? Someone just was like, "Oh, I can scale these down into 3D software. That's a great idea." And so he did that, and then they did it here again.
Bat
But I'm not
squids.
angry with this. I think it's a good kit.
No, he's cool. I
Just-
painted him up. I enjoyed it.
yeah. Oh, is that enough dice?
Nope.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yes, it is. That's 20.
No, I never bought any of them. Should have bought
And
them.
nice dice as well, actually. I quite
They
like
are
the
nice dice.
moon.
You zoomed in, I was like, they're really nice. Damn it. Just...
Yeah, nice dice. Now, this was awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know why they did this.
Me neither.
glad
Never
they
done it
did
before,
this.
Probably never do it again.
I would like them to do more of this, please. This is excellent. And
Ugh.
you've just recently done one of these, haven't you? It's not that long ago.
Never even finished them. It was so disappointing.
Oh,
I was doing a I was doing a I was practicing the beast. I was showing you how to paint the pig.
oh yes, that's right.
So I just did his face and I loved how he turned out. Like face.
That is
mouth,
massive. How
nose.
big is that base? Is that a Valkyrie base?
Yeah.
Jesus.
For perspective, here he is next to a warrior of chaos.
Don't know if anyone can see because it's so small. I'll zoom in. God, he's so big.
He is a very big boy.
I think it's so stupid. I'm looking at this model, and the guy in the sidecar bit just looks like he's a small orc, but I know the size of the model he is. He's
Yeah,
huge.
I dislike the side orcs. I'll never glue the side orcs on. There is an option, the one I built doesn't include them, but the other two options do have them, and I just don't like them. I think they ruin the frame of the model, the aesthetic, the silhouette. Not for me.
What a
I
kid, though.
really want to convert an ogre on top of one of them.
Yes, that would be a good.
Because I always liked the.
God, that'd be so much better because I'm not bored of them, but like the ogres on top of those.
I don't like
elephant
the
things,
Stonehorns
like-
I'm not a big fan of them, so I would much rather use the Stonehorns rules, but then have an ogre stomped
Yeah.
around on top of one of these, like a
Well,
big Rhinox rider
Still,
thing.
still take a stone home, but just give yourself a bit of variety as well. More animals.
Yeah, true.
Ay. Let's just keep going. What a cool model.
Yep, just an Ard boy, big boss. Simple but great. Stand out
Just-
from another unit of Ard boys.
Cool.
Yep.
Feel like he was the other option for the Warhammer Plus yearly model back in year one. Like they feel like they're in the same family, and this guy just lost out. He got on general release rather than special release, but
All
love
right.
him. Think this guy's fantastic. Oh, take me home. I'm drunk. Look at these.
Yep. Massive.
Haven't seen these in the flesh, so I don't know how big they are.
Yeah, they're fine.
but-
Never even built one. I have a box of them, but I didn't build them. The problem I have is I've already done 60 Yard Boys for my Iron Jaws army. I'm not replacing them. So,
Yeah. But these are good.
oh, they're far superior.
And
I
these,
love these.
yeah,
Oh, love them.
which is weird because these are exactly Leagues of Votan Berserker units, and I hate them, but I love these.
Yeah. Everybody loves a good orc, man.
Oh, but this guy, look at him, smashing! Look at his teeth.
Yeah.
He
he's
has
also
had-
great to paint, isn't he?
Oh. I really like how restrained they've been with these as well. Like a couple of tattoos,
Yeah.
but very restrained. Like that's achievable for anybody.
It'd be kind of cool for like old world if you had like orc units could have fanatics, and that's what these were. You just wind up and let these lunatics out of an orc unit that do the same thing fanatics do.
God, look at this. Yeah. Not even fanatics, just
Just yeah, big crazy berserkers.
yeah. I like that this guy watched Lord of the Rings and went and did something.
You're damn right he did.
He's looking for Helm's Deep every day. Just Now this I hate. I hate this anvil.
The
I
hammer squig, the anvil
I can
squig, yeah.
I can never I just can't get behind any more squigs. This guy I think is brilliant. I like his metal jaw. Like
Yeah.
he's a proper iron jaw. You know what I mean?
I'm okay with him. Makes me sad that the poor squig has a continuous headache, and the only way to get rid of the headache is for him to be bashed over the head with a hammer.
I mean,
The
sure.
poor squig.
I just hate him. I hate this squig thing that they're doing right now.
Did I paint him? Why do I feel like I painted him? I can't remember.
Maybe you were doing like an Elvis week or something.
I think I might have just painted the squig. I don't think I painted the dude.
And then we had the Dominion box orcs,
Yeah.
basically. But this
Which
is the multi-part kit, right?
no.
I think so, because I don't think this is in Dominion.
No, I thought it was just the Vanguard kit. You're
Well,
not getting that.
this guy, and these guys are on one sprue, I think. So I think that's
Yeah.
why that's there. And then I think, well, I know this is a separate kit, so that, and then this is just the standard one, I think. So I think
Yeah,
it's
I
a
think you're
mixture
right.
of,
I think you're right because no, no. Yeah, because the push fit ones get drums, not horns.
yes, and that is definitely not the banner from Dominion.
It is the banner from Dominion. Looking at it now. I think they're just the
Nah.
push fit Dominion ones. We're looking at them there. They're right there. All painted up, the whole collection. A Yanastra. What a model. Pariah, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. That's it. I mean, 10th September, pretty good month.
Yeah. I keep saying month, I mean week.
No, I mean, that's the whole month now finished. Right. So we learned how to say this together. This is the Acheron because he turns
Acheron.
things to ash with him
Instead
big
of calling it
flamer.
an Acheron like an idiot.
Yeah, I mean, I was calling him an Acheron for years, but then I heard them say Acheron, and I was like, "Yep, that makes sense."
Yeah.
See this here? This is not how you spell ash, right? This is why
Yeah.
no one called them Acherons before, because
Yeah.
this is not ash.
Yeah.
Right? Thank you. But great kit, love it.
Yeah. Painted up as a Templar, added it to my Templars because joined Flamer and Burn the Witch and Heretic
Didn't
and all that.
didn't buy one. Really like him though. Didn't buy one of these either. This is my favorite Cerastus. I owned one of these in resin maybe 15 years ago when they were new.
Wow.
Love
Yeah,
them.
what happened to it?
I sold them. Put them in a bag and never saw him again. I do not have him anymore.
Yeah, I've got him and I haven't built him yet, the new one. So
Oh, love him. Don't know what it is about him. He's just my favorite, and the fact that you can now completely customize how that gun chain.
yeah,
Oh, oh yeah, some made to order terrain for some reason
good terrain, but quite a
because
lot
the
of it.
warehouse wasn't struggling that much. They thought they could make some terrain and sell it. But yeah,
That's
no,
a
terrain. The terrain is
really,
good. Like
really annoyingly good point. That's after annoying me more than it should. Like, hey, we are so full, can't produce anything else. Will we bring lots of old crappy scenery back? No. Yeah, let's do it. Oh my
yeah.
god.
Let's do it anyway. And like,
Not crappy scenery, it's great
no,
scenery.
it's
But
good.
like
This what's this called? The Wall of
the Wall of
Martyrs.
Martyrs.
This is fantastic stuff, right? These two I completely get on board with. No problem with that. Landing pad's boring. This is a waste of space, and so is this when you compare it to the other stuff they could have been producing at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely fine with them doing this, but just why? Why was there nothing else available? Like the amount of things that are out of stock currently, and they spend time on the machines making these.
Yeah.
Maybe these were all mass produced in China because I know a lot of the machine or a lot of the terrain for early Age of Sigmar was made in China and
I
shipped
know the
over.
stuff. The Wall of Martyrs is very much that kind of plastic that might be China, but the Bastion was not. It
This
was all
no, this
screwed.
was normal, yeah. But I didn't see this, so I don't know.
Yeah.
And then some made to order bases. So oh, I forgot about these. I forgot about these.
They're so good, aren't they?
Just ridiculous. Just crazy. I would really like to just deploy these on bases.
The upside down bats. Like
Yeah. It's just
yeah.
fantastic. Yeah, these are proper over the top mad kits.
Yep.
I wonder if you could bring these into the old world and have them like as unit champions or something.
Probably.
so stupid. Yeah, they're great models. I love them. Don't they have a bunch of characters? Yes, they do. Here they are.
He's great.
Yes. Yeah, I
Just
like him. And he's also usable in pretty much any game as long as he's in the right base.
yep.
Mm. Him I
Wonderful.
don't like, but I'm not offended
Love,
by him.
love him. I love him so much. He's so cool. Count Luther von Drakenborg. Yes. He's so pretentious. I love it.
Yeah, I quite like the studs in his shoes.
Yep. Of
Like they've
course.
really gone to town on this guy. He's good. And
No.
not sure what this is about.
It's a vampire pirate werewolf.
Witch? They're definitely
lady?
witches' hats, right?
Witch werewolf lady. I don't know what she is.
Well, just captain. That's what we know.
Okay.
Not for me.
He's fine. He's
Do
fun.
you know
but
what? I said they had a few characters. I didn't think they had this many. This is ridiculous. I like him though. I think he's a good. He's been
good
playing too
fun.
long.
Yeah.
He needs
I
to
wouldn't buy
retire.
him though.
Oh. No, and then
We got the Balin's tomb set.
Hmm.
Missing the scenery, so what's the bloody point?
yeah. Well, they were busy printing other scenery that month, so they couldn't do this one.
Sandy Mitchell's The Emperor.
Yep. That's a very strange week. Very strange week. But again,
Double Knights is a strong start. Made to order scenery and some Blood Bowl vampires.
mid to order scenery, some weird vampires, which
again,
I
a
like. I
specialist
do like
games.
these. I'm not knocking them, but they're weird.
Yeah.
24th of September, end of the month.
Got some more Space Marines. Not all the Space Marines.
No, we still
Taking us
haven't
up
got all the
until
Space Marines.
now to get scouts, and we still don't have that Terminator captain. So
Yeah. So we got this guy. I like
Love
this
him.
guy a lot.
I need a second one so bad to make a custom Gabriel Seth.
Yep, 100%. Lovely kit. I think he's excellent.
Amazing.
I don't like him in photographs. I think if I needed one, I would love him. I also think, why is this the main photograph? Surely it should be this cool head.
Yeah, and the showing off the shield because a Terminator chaplain can finally have a shield. Like,
Sure. Yeah.
so cool. But yes, the head is gorgeous for him.
Yeah, I just don't like this head. I think
Like,
this
they're not
is...
supposed to show their faces to their battle brothers. That's like one of the rules. So that's that thing again where they just make up their mind. They're like, I just want to look cool like this, but that's not what it's supposed to be. Yeah, but it'll look cool. So
Yeah. The other thing I don't like about this, which I've just noticed and remembered again, is this little what looks like a doll on the front of his suit. It's like it's
oh
not
no,
a bad model.
he looks
It's
like
just
he's wearing a little stripy shirt or something.
yeah, it's so stupid.
He's ruined
like,
forever. I have
it's
to
not
cut
a
that
bad
off if I ever
model.
get him. I think I did
And
get him. I never built him.
it hits home on so many levels. It's like clearly a skull here, a skull here, a skull here, two more skulls. I'm surprised they didn't paint a skull on this. There's probably one on these. But then there's this little, like, he looks like something that's in, hanging out with Cousin It or something in the Addams
Look at
Family,
him.
right?
He's adorable.
Yeah. You never unsee it. I just can't unsee it.
I
It's
know
just...
they'll never. It's ruined forever.
Yeah. And we mentioned these before, company heroes.
Yeah.
This unit came out the same week that the old mail to order guy was delivered. It was 90 days from
Yeah.
pre-order to this
Oh,
box
yeah.
coming out. This kit is gorgeous.
Yes. It's unbelievable. I wonder if I was to sell this, I would leave the captain out of it, I think. I think it's an attachment for one of your captains you already have.
Mm,
You know what I mean?
I do.
Like think about how many lieutenants and captains you actually have. So
Yeah,
for
but the
instance,
thing is-
I'm putting him in my Black Templars.
Here's the problem, right? This is useless because all the characters now buff a unit they're with.
Yes.
This unit does not have any benefit to be buffed. Like instead of a different character buffing an actually useful unit.
But can him and the command squad join a unit like
No.
the Acadians and stuff can?
No.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
No. I think all of these models are fantastic.
They're flawless, unbelievable. Even the simple one at the top, I love him.
With the robot arm.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
great.
open pose, just menacing. Like that guy's seen 1,000 battlefields. He is ready for whatever.
Yeah.
Love him. Like I said, mine are going to be Templars, so I'm going to put one of the new plastic marshals in place of that
Yes.
captain.
Yeah. Gorgeous.
So I once again have that guy spare, and I'm like, I'll just put in my Flesh Tearers, which already has 15 characters in an army that only has 18 models so far. Like,
I also can't remember, but this always stands out to me as the first time they ever painted one of these poles as just metal.
yep,
And it just is like, yes, of course it's just going to be metal because,
it's a Space Marine carrying
yeah,
probably 2 tons of fabric.
yeah, 100%. But it always stands out that it is just metal.
Is
And
that what I
I
painted? Did
think
I
it
paint the
looks
banner? I did. I
so
painted the
good.
banner.
It's lovely.
Forgot how. No, I like how they turned out too.
And we got a multi-part Terminator squad, which, as we'll find out in January 2024, suddenly becomes the multi-part Terminator squad for every other unit, right?
Yeah, of course. What else would you do?
Well, everyone thought I was mad saying that you should just get an accessory sprue for these guys, and then you'd have cool Dark Angels and Blood Angels. But what does Tom Landy know, right?
Not a
I
whole
love
lot,
them.
to
I
be
think
honest
I
with you.
think these kits are fantastic.
Yeah. But we both got them because we got a unit of Deathwing Knights, which is a total separate unit. And we got an up. So we were both right.
Sure. Yeah, no, but both kits are killer.
Mine is still not here.
Oh, really?
It's so super. It's the most delayed anything they've sent me. I was supposed to post videos about it from last Saturday.
Oh no.
Apparently, it's the weather. The really bad storms means they couldn't get it from France to me. That's what's holding it up. So,
Mm. Well, we know that. We know that the Wicked Witch of the East from the Wizard of Oz was French. And she melted in the water, so they can't
yeah.
go outside. So yeah, obviously.
Hmm.
Okay. Talked about these before many times. I think these are really good.
And I don't mind the tactical rock as much as you lot hate the tactical rock.
Yeah. I hate them. I would need, like, if I owned this box, they would all come off their tactical rocks.
Okay. And
I
that's
hate
because
I
I
hate
like
this guy on his tippy toes. I hate it. I just think it's awful.
it just needs the illusion of height. That's all it's trying to do, and it
Sure,
works.
but give me. I mean, look, if you're going to spend time last month printing terrain kits from 2001, give me some flight stands, right? Do you know what I mean? Like, you've got the time to do it. Just give me traditional. I mean, in fact, to make it worse, they were already printing the bloody things for Pegasus Knights. So give me one of these.
I don't want them. I don't want them at all. I hate flying stands.
Well,
Look,
I'd
I've done
rather a
the
flight
opposite
stand
to
than
you.
tactical
You've
rock.
given your Pegasus Knights giant flying stands,
I have, yeah,
and I
because
have
I'm a
avoided them
psychopath.
and given them
But
all tactical rocks.
I have, yeah. You see, what I've done is I've gone the exact opposite way. Games Workshop went tactical rocks. Tom Landy went brass rod. That was it. That was it. It's my new life. It's where I am.
Love it. I
Love
respect it.
these models though.
Yes, need 15 more.
Should have bought the Christmas box.
I
You
should
would
have
have got
bought the Christmas,
exactly
but
what
it
you
didn't
wanted.
start me.
All right.
Multi-part Stern Guard, like nothing amazing, but they're great. They're flawless.
I
Like
mean, we got Matt Damon.
we did get Matt Damon.
Do you know what I mean? Like that was worth the kit. I actually
Yep.
don't like this kit very much because of the mixed armor marks. I think it's a good idea, but I think it doesn't really, like this guy in particular. I don't think it works very well.
Well, I think it does. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's specifically like this helmet with this. It doesn't work for me, but I think the unit looks gorgeous. Oh wow, that'll reverberate for a few more minutes.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's not editing this. Right, so
Love him.
you like him. This is the guy who you
He
talked
was in
about
that box
last
set,
time.
yeah.
Yeah, I like him. He was in the missile launcher box, right?
Yeah, yeah. I still haven't built my one, but I feel like he's one of those ones where I'm gonna build him and paint him as like a random chapter someday just to test out a scheme.
Mm,
Because like I said, I have 15 characters for my Flesh Tearers, and he doesn't look like a Black Templar, so
yeah, that's too many.
it's too many.
Brutalis.
Big fan of the Brutalis.
Yeah.
Don't want more than the one that I have. Well, maybe one for my Flesh Tearers.
He's
Very Flesh Tearers
definitely a
model.
flesh terror, right?
Maybe 2 of them flesh arrows. I need 2 more brutalis.
There
Remember,
you
a
go.
second ago I said I don't need another one. Turns out I was right. I don't need another one. I need another 2.
That's the way to do it. Why buy one when you can buy a pack?
It's true. A
I
talent.
mean, we don't buy eggs in singles, right? So why would you buy
True.
brutalis in singles?
I don't think I've ever in my life eaten an egg in a single. So
Desolation Squad. Does
yeah.
anyone care anymore? Like they were really good, and then they got reduced, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but it's just like, are these popular anymore?
I don't know. I've never seen them on the tables.
And then another box you cannot buy anywhere except Games Workshop directly.
Yeah.
Don't know if I could recommend this one either. I think the characters are excellent.
Depends on the price, because like
Well,
getting...
£95. So
yeah, no, I probably wouldn't recommend that.
mm, I don't. Do you? I mean, does anyone use these flamey guys?
No, it's the thing I was talking about last week with the. I think there should have been 5 of them in that starter box, not
Not
10.
10. Yeah, I agree. I agree. They're not even like core battle line troops, whatever they call them in 40k. You know, you still need to add something else to this to use it.
Yeah, yeah,
And, push fit single post terminators. I think the characters are fine as what they are.
yeah.
But yeah, I feel like this box is not good. And it's going to be worse once this edition moves on and then this becomes the only way to buy some of these kits. Anyway, let's move on. Tactical cards, not enough dice. In fact, less dice even, isn't it?
No, that looks like 20.
16. 16
Oh, it's 4
dice.
across, 4, 4, 16.
Yeah.
I thought it was 5 across. Yeah, yeah, okay. Nice dice though.
Yeah, absolutely. Leviathan mission. Okay. What do we think of Space Wolves Praetor?
Exactly what I said last week. That like, what his helmet makes him look like a Power Rangers bad guy. Like, Space Marines have never had that helmet before, so why did they just decide we invented a new weird ass helmet for this Space Marine because we needed them to not look like every other Space Marine we brought out? Like, I love Space Marines, but just give them a Space Marine helmet. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
You
Well,
don't need to reinvent
luckily,
the
this
wheel every
helmet
week.
isn't stuck in, so you could replace it.
Yes, I would. And I'm okay with like armor panels being designed, like those etchings and stuff. That's fine, 'cause it's like it's a modified Mark III suit of armor with some room, and then he's got this weirdo helmet on.
Like where did he get it from? It's almost like a Thunder Warrior helmet, actually.
It is. It's like so. It's like so. If he walked out of the army being like, "Hey, boss, I just did this," well, you're getting flogged. Like, go put it back the way it should be, you idiot. Like the codex
Well,
does not
that's
abide by
why
this.
he's the boss,
Yeah.
so he can do what he likes.
Yeah, he's only the middle boss. The Lord will come in and say no.
Yeah. Well, he's busy designing the tank, and then we have the most hated helmets, I think, of the year. Were these the worst? No, they liked these after these replaced the all wolf head helmets.
Yeah, yeah. It's just Space Marines who decided they want to all go and get tiaras for their helmets for some reason.
Yeah, not a big fan. And this guy's a little bit like White Scar Jagatai for Space
It does
Wolves
look
for
like a
me.
White Scar more than anything else. But
Yeah.
I don't understand how they were like, let's make Space Wolves, so let's just give them 10 Corvus helmets.
Well, it's just because everything's Mark 6, right?
Yeah, I guess I can.
And then some books. So, I mean, you can't really knock this one, right? Some really good stuff, really good
Beautiful
kits.
Space Marine characters. So many kits for 1 week.
Yeah, it's been so. Let's do the. Is there any more? No, that's October. So September we had all the Space Marines. We had we had some knights.
New Knights. Ignore the rest.
Well, some knights and a vampire team, which is quite good.
True. Beautiful
We had
orcs.
unbelievable Age of Sigmar, correct number of dice.
Mm-hmm.
Gorgeous orcs.
Mm-hmm.
And we got the Ursula Creed book release week, which I thought was an absolute waste of time. But the rest of the month, I mean, I'm gonna say B plus again. I think
Yeah,
it's
I'm with
as
you on the
good
B
as the month
plus.
before.
An A plus has got to be an A or an A plus has got to be 4 banger weeks in a month. Not
Ursula Creed doesn't count.
exactly. That's why it's only a B plus.
I'll give you an A. You're not getting an A plus. Right, October. We're nearing the end.
So specialist games week again with some Death Gorge with 2 nice gangs.
What was this one? This is the
Slanesh
Deepkin.
v.
Oh, Slanesh, of course. Yeah, because you can't see it. And then there's a second one,
Yeah.
which, to be fair, I really like the sepulchral stalkers or whatever they're called. Is that what they're
Yeah.
called?
Yeah. I don't know if I actually own them. I really need to own them. Um,
Oh, and then we have Warcry. Oh,
I
good.
love
Yeah,
that.
this is a good kit. This is a good
Yeah.
kit.
Yeah. This is the kit that I talked about. Like, it's a totally new thing because it's two unique gangs,
Yes.
but they're not Warcry gangs. They are Cities of Sigmar units put in a Warcry box.
Yep.
So that gave me the hope, or gives me the hope, that at some point in this year we will get a large drop of more ogres, because they've already sculpted them. This is one of the units they took out of that collection to put in this.
I
I
really
thought,
hope so.
I think so, because they also gave you another scenery piece. They gave you the Great Maw.
That is very like a Maw pot as well. You could just use that.
It has different rules. So there's two in the rules now. You can choose to take either a Maw pot or the Great Maw as your scenery piece.
Oh, wow. And then we got some other stuff re-released. That as in individually released, right?
Yeah.
Or was this the first time they came out?
Can't remember now.
We've had so many monkey type
And a
things.
monster killer. I know they like baboons, don't they?
Mm.
I have one down by my feet that I still haven't built yet. Which ones are these? Am I allowed to show these yet?
No, these are actually new. Yeah, because we also had these guys.
What are these ones? Are these out yet? I don't
Uh,
think.
I can't see it. What are they? Oh,
Dagoth,
yes, they're just out. They're
Stabla,
the three big orcs, right?
four big
Four,
ones.
yeah. They're similar to the ones we looked at a few minutes ago, all
Yeah.
topless and hitting stuff. Honestly, one of them's got a big musician.
Beautiful horn thing, yeah.
I didn't want to say that specific sentence. Yeah, one of them's got a beautiful horn.
Oh no.
I mean, that's a gift. But like,
Oh
the
no.
thing is, yes, that's just I honestly, when I saw them, that specific model, I thought might be potential for model of the year. I think,
Yeah.
in my opinion, he's so good.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he is
And I
just
really
flawless.
love these. I think
Yes.
if they do something like this for Fire Slayers, I'm in.
Yeah. I've said this before, like whenever Fire Says get a new thing, like a special character drop, I'm like, yeah, it just blends and immediately forgetful in the rest of the unit. Whereas this, I think, stands out. The baby Magma Drought's amazing. The Magma Drought trainer, man, the whole team is based around training and like raising Magma Draughts. I think it's amazing. I love it.
Yeah, but ignore the Magma Droth bit. Just give me units like this.
Yeah.
You know, Magma Droth. Yeah, let me herd them in packs. I don't care. This guy's awesome. These guys are fantastic. You know,
Yeah.
give me more like this. Don't know what this guy's doing.
He's
Love
got
it.
a whip, so he's whipping the
Got a
Magma
whip
Droghts
and
into shape. And those
two
are
eggs
eggs.
from the looks of it, but like just fantastic. And these, we obviously haven't talked about these then.
So they're the
Don't
ones
like
that go
him.
around hunting and stealing monster eggs as well.
Yeah,
So.
don't like him, but I get the idea. I like the baboons, even though I don't like the animal things. This guy's mental.
He is very, very, very busy. I think he's one that I'd like to see in my hand. I don't even know if I own him. That's a really bad thing to say.
You probably have him there somewhere.
I don't know.
I think this guy is great. I think he's exactly what I expected from the next thing for Cruel Boys. Like, I think this is the next style of
Like going through all these releases now and having seen a bunch of the Crow Boy stuff, I think I'm going to make an old world orc army and I'm going to use Crow Boys.
You should.
Even like there's I would have two big units of Crow Boys infantry, right? That guy with the bellowing with the thing would be one musician. The guy with the big curvy horn would be the other one. And then you'd have all the chat. Like, it just works. There's beautiful banners. There's war bosses. There's yep. I'm in danger.
Yep. You're welcome. Some terrain and then some old war bands.
Yeah, they brought them back.
Yep. Some great kits here. Really like this one.
Top right.
Top right. These witch hunters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Good kits.
Unbelievable.
I still think this corn kit is one of the best ones. I've just been listening to a podcast about Cortez and his interactions with Central America when he went and killed everyone. So anything like Aztec or Mayan right now is like just jumps out of me.
Here for it.
Yeah. And then White Dwarf, and I hate this model. I think the model itself is fine. I don't like the paint job on the cloak.
No.
It really looks like someone
Rippling
just didn't
water
move
pool
their
of
hand in
skin.
time for the photograph, you know? Bit weird.
Luckier fell heart, but not.
Mm. But I like him. I like the model. I think he's good.
Yeah, give me Lockyer Fallheart back in Old World, please.
Yeah. Oh, God. These bloody big Space Marine toys. People love them. I don't have any interest in them, but I really hope everyone gets what they want.
Did you not see my Redemptor?
Yeah, I have. No thanks. Not for Tom Landy. I'm really glad they exist though. I think they're really cool. So I mean this feels like a real just this week is like a D. And I'm not
I'm
specifically
gonna go
referring to
C
that guy's
because of
big
the
horn because we haven't
Hunter,
got to that yet.
the new Ogre and New Cities Sigmar units. I'm gonna go for a C.
Yeah. Like it's bad when they don't even zoom in on the models that are in it, right?
I think they're yeah. It just is. There's nothing you could say.
Anyway, let's move on. So 8th of October. Oh yeah. Of course. Our good friend.
Mr. Fulgrim.
This box is awesome.
Yes,
I haven't built my Derridere yet,
I
but
have indeed built mine and painted it, and
I
I've
have
done.
like a Mark III right here. Like
Yeah,
it's just continually in use.
I have built one of them to test for a video, and that's the other 29 are still sitting in a box.
Great model kits.
I haven't built the second Land Raider yet either.
Oh yeah, I built that as well. It's really nice. Built it with the front door, so I can use it anywhere I want.
I went for Plasma for a bit of fun.
I mean, sure. I mean, why wouldn't you? It's gorgeous. Just great kit. Just
And once again, it ended up in my Black Templar army.
yeah. I mean, it's supposed to look.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's destined to. I really like this. I think
Yeah, they're nice.
we need more kits like this because they're cool.
We saw a beautiful one this week, the New
Mm,
Blood Angel when they showed off. I'm a big fan of that.
yeah, I was looking at that for a good 2 minutes before I saw the Blood Angel iconography. Like it's I get it, but also I don't. It doesn't really strike me as Blood Angels. But then again, I probably would think that if I'd seen this on models, like seeing it separately as like obviously Sons of Horus, but
Yeah.
and then this one, which was the commemorative series one,
Yeah,
I
she's
like this
fine.
model.
Hmm?
I like this model.
Yeah, a champion with a shield. I'm
Yeah.
here for it.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Now,
The worst release of the year.
have you got one of these?
Yes,
What do you think of it?
it's trash. Don't ever buy one.
I had to ask.
It's the worst thing ever. It will break your toys. Don't buy it. It fits nothing, and what it does fit in, it'll break.
Well,
If not break, it'll
there are
stuff
no
and-
images of it here closed, so and I do worry about this Stormcast. Look at this. Is that going to survive?
No,
Well,
it
this
literally
great
holds
person,
nothing.
this person needs to get some sun. Actually, like this poor person.
I don't understand why they would like if they did that case, but it was just that the old school like not pluck foam, but the old like knuckle foam kind of
Yeah.
thing. That shape
Oh,
of
yeah, yeah.
foam. Why it's rubber, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like the fact that got past all the development stage and people literally stood in a boardroom looking at the prototype and going, "My God, this is so good. The people need this." I don't understand.
Is it expensive?
I don't know, 30 quid or something. I don't know.
Well, 30 quid for a case is reasonable.
Buy the small Green Stuff World magnetic case for about the same price and just
Yeah, but you can't buy that in Games Workshop. Like they have to have something, right? At least it competes.
I don't know. Sometimes they do themselves no favors by having an option. Like,
Well, yeah. No, I always go down the road. Games Workshop cases are always bad because you know the old saying, when you've got a hammer, everything looks like a nail.
yeah,
So they make things out of plastic. So whatever they're going to make, even if it should not be plastic, it's plastic
yeah.
because that's what they do.
I'm a big magnetic case kind of guy these days because models are in wazy poses so they don't get
Yep.
wrecked.
Me too. And that's it. So we got a book about Fulgrim. We got some cool Heresy Mark III Marines and Bad Case. Where are we? 8th of October. 15th of October. Another Necromunda book.
Yep.
These are great. Love
Love
these.
them.
Yep.
Love them.
I don't even know what they are. I love them. It's just
First thing I would
mental.
do is I would get rid of that flying stand and have them standing on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, you could use that flying stand then for something else.
Yeah,
Like
a
those assault
toothpick or
marines.
something.
Just assault marines.
No, they come with them.
We got tactical rocks.
Love transfers. Give me all the transfers all the time.
These are fantastic.
Beautiful. Oh, love
Just
them.
great. Just great. Now, I don't like these, but I know people do.
I'm not the biggest fan. Mine locked word cephalopod specters.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like the cephalopod specters, but
I
you want
like
to do
this
the
one.
shin stuff is I don't get it.
Don't really like this one or this one too much. Yeah, I think this pass for me. Right. Some cool Bansar
Ones
upgrade
are
kits. I
upgrades,
was
yeah.
always like an upgrade kit.
I like the Ashway stuff where they just give you like we were joking last week with the guys like the poor beggars just get rags around their faces.
Yep, that's
Then
it.
you get to Van Sar and it's like techno helmets with 12 eyes.
This guy here reminded me of that because of the lenses. It looks like he has candles. It really reminded me of the candles from last week.
Oh no. I like the backpacks as well. They're nice.
Oh, it's just everything about this is great. Like just this is the kind of stuff that you don't get anywhere else, but I love it. It's great. And then some more old stuff, which I'm okay with.
Yeah. You got Lucas the Trickster and the banner and
Yeah, I don't think any of this. If anyone bought this, fair play, but I don't think you should have bought it. People need to. They
I
need
think
to
you should have
learn that
bought
this
that
is.
the Death Watch character right there. That's the most viable one because he's a Death Watch
Yeah,
named
he's
character.
actually in the codex. Yeah,
Yeah. Like why is he a made to order model and not just
yeah, I know.
available?
Now, I love this model.
Yep.
That's it. That's the end of my TED talk.
Okay, so I love the model, but I would swap out his backpack in his head because once again, what's with your backpack, buddy? Why have you got a weird backpack that doesn't match anyone else's backpack? And your helmet is, as I've said before.
Yep, I think he's great.
Yeah,
Love him.
beautiful. Love the sword.
I think I like him the most because he looks like what I was saying last week about the guys who are the bomb disposal from
Oh yeah,
the.
he's got a heavy chest armor.
He's
Whenever
got
I see
he's
Space
got a
Marines, that I'm
real
like, he's a
sense of like, I'm in danger. Okay,
yeah.
wear this. All right, thanks.
That's why I
I
like the
really
original
like him.
Mark threes. They're like
I'd like a unit like him.
yeah, breachers. That's when when an
God, give me
assault pod
breaches.
hits a ship and they're fighting down corridors. That's the Marines that are
Yeah.
good.
Yep, he's good. And then books. I mean, some good books,
But still books, yeah.
But that's that. How was that? So, I mean, mixed bag again. Not a fantastic week. They're
No, not a lot
good.
going on.
Yeah, well, this is the time where we're getting like
All
if
the
we if we
serious
if we think
delays.
of what's coming out here, this is lots of made to order, lots of small run resin kits. Like this is Forge World keeping the ship afloat while the warehouse is screwed, right?
Yep.
And now, a very long time after we got the originals, we get the Cities of Sigma.
Yep. So this is already an A month for me.
I mean, it's pretty good. Right.
Talia Vedra, the things you do, I love you so much.
Enough said. What a model.
Just
I only
amazing.
wish this model was spinning so we could see it because it is hot.
Yeah, love it. Love it. 10 out of 10.
This is much smaller than I expected, and it is
Yep.
fantastic.
Yes. If you pay attention, if that's the 360, you see like the living and the dead version of the same thing. So
Yeah.
clever. So good. Love it.
These, I mean, there's something incredibly Nurgle about her bearers as well. Like he really reminds me of the star player we looked at not long ago. And this guy here, like they've just done such good work on making him fat. Like
Thinking,
they're
sorry.
just great.
I'm looking at it now because I haven't looked at it really since I've been starting doing Old World. Now I have a Grail Reliquary, but how good would that be as a
Oh,
stand-in for a
I
Grail
mean,
Reliquary?
just a skull and you're done, right?
Yep,
Love it. Yep, great. If that's not someone's Grey Reliquary, it is already. They've just ordered it. Love this model.
yep, beautiful.
I
Love,
think,
love the base.
yeah. I mean, him, man and his
New
friend.
base. Come on, get to the best bit. They're gorgeous. No, so this is one of the things that I talk about things have options. All these guys have like options to look slightly different.
Yeah,
The big bear dude on the right is unbelievable. The
this
option
guy.
for him is so cool. He's like a big like sea and he's got a trident and he's unbelievable. He's so cool. And the
Amazing.
some of them are really interesting. Like the old man becomes a young woman in
This
the
one.
middle. Yeah, it's just a head swap, but it's like a younger woman, and it's like, wait a
Wow.
minute, what the hell? But it just works. Great, love it.
Yeah, mental. Oh, here's your favorite model.
Yep, Buckethead. Unreal.
See, this I think is really stupid, and I love it.
I
I
love it.
think they set this when they did Dominion, where they
Yep.
did the new orcs, and they had the orc riding the troll.
Yep.
And I know I've said this to you before, but the idea that we ride horses is so mental when you think about it.
Yeah.
And in this reality, they just get on the back of trolls
Yep.
or
Why not?
ogres, right? Like
Yep.
that's just what this is. And I think that's fantastic.
Yep.
Great kit. Massive shield.
So good. Beautiful. And then
Everyone's favorite cavalry.
Fusiliers.
Don't
I
even
think
know
that
what these are. Good models though.
Fusiliers, they're currently what's wrecking the Age of Sigmar meta.
Your favorite foot troop.
Steel helms.
This guy 100% has a power sword.
Yep,
I'm
100%.
pretty sure that's on the Imperial Guard kit. All right.
Yep. Oh,
I'm
there's
pretty sure
your
that's an Imperial Guard kit as well, actually.
oh, that's your Bretonian bombard right there.
Oh, yes. Oh, hello. I forgot about. Okay, this is a really really good set.
Yes.
But isn't it 50 quid?
Don't know. It's a price that people pay. I got mine for free.
Well, yeah, sure. But would you spend
I
50 quid on it? I would not. And I like it.
I own every Stormcast model that's ever been released, so I would spend it. Um, I think it's for Stormcast characters, and if you look at Stormcast characters as individuals these days at 30 quid a pop, I'm like, yeah, all right, I'll buy it. Um,
Yeah, but
like I bought Neve Black Talent before for 30 quid, so it's that's only one model.
yep. Should we get to this guy?
Ionis Cryptoborn, what a
No,
man,
yeah.
what a dragon, what a character. Funny enough, he's like I built painted him and I got to play with him in a game in like the same week. It was great.
Yeah.
So good.
I almost bought this set. I didn't, but I almost did.
I love
I
him.
think he's excellent.
Oh, he's 10 out of 10 model.
I think they also like they did a really good job of it's not just a tactical rock.
Yeah,
Like they did a really good job at making it, and like he looks like he's landing or
yeah,
about to launch.
yeah.
I don't know which, but yeah. And he's massive.
Yeah, I'm really shameful that I haven't had a chance to get him built and painted. Yeah, he just
He's so good.
too many models at that time with all the city stuff and all the other stuff. I didn't get a chance to do them, but I do want to go back and do them.
Now I
Gorgeous.
do agree. I do agree with Squidmar that
It's
all
Orion.
the history for this guy,
Yeah.
it sounded like they were going to bring back Orion.
Even what he's equipped with, if you like saw clips of his horn and then his
Yeah.
spear, you're like, oh, it's Orion.
And then they brought back this guy, and I don't care that much, but they should have just done an Orion.
Maybe they're saving Orion for the old world. I don't know.
I mean, they're saving Malarian, surely. But
No,
like,
that'll be Age Sigmar again.
yeah, but you know what I mean? Like they should have just even just made him a little bit more humanoid, like giving him a human face option, and then people, you know. But I love the bug. I think the bug is
Oh,
great.
unbelievable.
I didn't realize how big it was, and then I saw one. I was like, Jesus Christ, he's huge.
Yeah. He's a big Kurnoth hunter, and then the bug makes the Kurnoth hunter look kind of small.
Yeah.
And then the individual models from the other sets.
Yeah. Very forgettable.
Yeah. I've built and painted him. He was fine, but forgettable.
Love
10
him.
out of 10. He came out the same day as this guy, so of course he was forgettable.
Yeah. Yeah. This kit though, what a kit. Oh yeah, him.
Hey, he's all right.
Busy week.
I had a busy week. I
Oh.
got him late.
Yeah.
I got him on a Tuesday, and the video was Saturday. And I had to also put him in for an article for Warhammer Community,
Of course, yeah.
and I was the only one to do it.
He
No other creator got him done on time.
he
No other
is
creator put his video out on
gorgeous.
launch day. So I think I was mad to try and do him as fast as I did.
You were, but I think you did a decent job.
I'm really proud of it. Yeah,
Hmm.
he's done now on my shelf.
It's one of those models I never want to build. Like I feel like I would snap those fingers.
Yeah, it's not his fingers. There's parts like I would never want to build him as well. There's lots of parts like he's holding his sword, and then there's like a finger guard, and then the entire finger guard is filled in, and you got to carve it all out. And it's like there's loads of bits like that where there's like little gaps filled in with resin, and you're supposed to remove that without damaging fingers or wings or hair.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you've never given us a tool that can do this. Like,
No.
I'm definitely just gonna wreck this as I do it.
And there's a big
That drove
gap
me
down
insane.
here somewhere, isn't there?
What?
There's a big gap down here.
Big gap on mine. I filled it with resin.
Even no, I've seen a few people build it. It's the same. Even if you do a good job, it's still a big gap. But I mean, like, I don't come. That was always my thing with Finecast. If people come complaining that models had gaps in them, it's like, well, it's a modeling hobby. Model.
Yeah.
You know, if there's a
I
big
literally-
gap, and you know, it's fine. It's
I've
fixable.
started to do this really interesting thing where I have the Green Stuff World UV torch.
Oh yeah, it's such a good idea.
So I just get some resin from my 3D printer and I just fill in the gap and harden it. It's so good. It's so
Yep.
quick and so smooth.
It does. It's good. It's good. And then
books.
some more books.
The books.
I'm just scrolling past the books in case there's more like secret board games that I'll miss out on. But like without doing anything else, for me, get that model was
Yeah,
great.
he was amazing.
These guys are ace.
Love it.
I think these models are brilliant, even if I'm going to complain about the price.
Yeah.
I think the Sigmar stuff here, I don't like this unit, but I also don't, I'm not offended by it. So, you know, I don't think there's anything in here that is bad.
No.
I just love him. Like, I think a diorama with him reversing away, because it looks like the horse is kind of going backwards from that Nurgle dude, would
Yeah.
be unbelievable.
Yeah. Imagine there's like a little river
Oh,
that's a one on either side kind of thing. They're just like facing off, like
yeah.
a parlay before a battle or something like that.
Was that the end of October? Oh, we get one more.
Why does it look like Cursed City?
One more in October. Well, let's start with this guy. Quite like these little robots again.
Yeah, they
Still
work.
good. I don't think he's as good as the last one.
I
I'm
like
kind of opposed to models smoking. I don't know what it is.
I'm kind of okay with it being dwarves. But if you ever built the first Necromunda gangs that ever came out, the Goliaths, did you ever build those?
Don't think so.
And there's a cigar that's a separate piece, the smallest separate Warhammer piece that I've ever held. It is, oh, I don't know why they did it. It's with dwarves, I'm okay. With everything else, yeah, I get you. It's just a bad image.
Love him.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Mental gun. Not sure why he has a tactical rock.
He's got a brace when he's firing a giant rifle.
Mm-hmm.
Did I just see him?
Yep.
Why have we seen him again?
Because there was a little note at the end of the last page that was like, he's actually being delayed.
Right, okay.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Little filler week, considering what they released last week.
Considering this,
It's
yep.
spread it out a little bit, like.
There he is again. So that was 2 weeks before. And then the 8th of October was pretty good. And then the 1st of October, yep. So, B.
I'm gonna go B plus. I'm really happy with that. Cities of
I,
Sigmar releasing that month, so I'm always
Days
gonna be
of
a very
Sigmar.
happy boy.
I think the thing is, this week saves the
The
month,
month, yeah.
so I
Like,
can't
why couldn't
really.
they just spread this stuff out across the month?
Yeah, I know. Then into November, and obviously November is Christmas.
Christmas boxes, great Christmas box.
So I don't know if they're still available, but these were back on Games Workshop's website 2 weeks ago because a friend of mine just bought it.
They got a good deal because they were like what 160 or something, and like these are euros I'm talking, and like
Sure.
Angron is like 110 or something.
Yeah,
So
no, I mean this box was a very good deal.
yeah,
This box seems good. I mean, if you
yeah,
want Tyranids, rocking.
yeah. You're gonna
I
need the
love
Tyranids.
love the Hive Tyrant kit.
Yep,
So build it any way you want. Awesome. This you should have bought.
yep. Should have bought it.
Yeah,
Stupid move.
I was tempted because I wanted 3 bikes and a thing, but
Should have done halves. You could take 3 bikes and the thing, and I'll take the rest. Fair deal.
right, yeah, but we should have had this conversation last November. This, I think, is an excellent box,
Yeah,
but
it is a great box.
it's still only about 60 points on the table, right?
Not even.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's really good,
Yeah.
right? In current, and I think these guys are good as well, and those
They
and
are.
him
They are
together are
really good.
brilliant. But
It's honestly one of those box sets that it's like if you really want to start a Beast Snag army, buy that twice.
by 7,
Well, I don't think so. Too
and
big
the dock is so good.
because you can build the big dude on the bottom as a named character, or as you
Mm,
actually use both of the
of course
characters
you
as
can,
well.
yes,
And then
and you
like
can build this two as well, right?
yeah, exactly. So you'd have literally all the different ones because he's got a weird boy on the top
Yeah,
that you can
that's
build
that's
up.
this one. Yeah, that's so good.
And yeah, love it.
This is a good box. I mean,
Great box. Great.
this is the first time I've ever seen a Christmas box that was just, oh, that's the meta. Okay, here you go.
Yeah.
All right, whatever you say. Just
Yeah, it's something all right. I love it.
just silly. You didn't buy this one. Why did you not buy this one?
I didn't. I don't know.
Like every time I mentioned that I don't like the Rogel Dorn, you're like, I need two. And it's like, well, there you go. You didn't buy it.
I thought about it, but
You didn't do it.
I didn't do it. No.
So I was in rugby the other day. I played a game of 40k, and on the table next to us was a guy with two Rogel Dorns, and I was like, don't like them. Now, I didn't say it to him, but I definitely thought it.
It's oh, you're a
I don't know what it is. Because they
I
were
don't know
nice.
what it is either. You're
They should be a
blind.
nice tank. I just don't get. And they're so big. Like, look how small these drivers are.
So good.
Like, it's
Love
such a big. Don't like it. All right, next.
them.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable kit.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Did we talk about this model in particular being
Oh.
the base for so many conversions?
Yeah,
Oh, it's
I
just
have one fully built
amazing.
and painted, and I really like how it turned out.
But this model here, if you just chop it off here and just stick
Yeah,
a Tyranid, like a Hive Tyrant on top of it, it's
yeah,
just suddenly it's amazing. That is just killer. One of the best value boxes I think you could ever buy. This is better value than Angron, I think.
yeah.
Oh, legend. Can't complain about this box either. I love this.
No,
I almost bought this one,
yeah.
but I have all these because I bought the Chaos thing from November the year before.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, what a treat.
That's a primo box.
What a box. Like, I wish they would put all the skinks together just so I could, see what was going on. But
You get 10 skinks and then
yeah, but
three
there's
weird
just this guy
birds.
here on his own.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 10. 3 little birds. Because that's the
Yeah, the Warcry.
Warcry team, right?
Yeah.
So can you use the little birds if you just use these as skinks, or do you have to use that as the Warcry team?
So obviously you can play them as chameleon skinks.
Sure. Oh yeah, of course.
Or you can take them as the warband. Can they still take chameleon skinks actually? I'm now wondering if they're still in the army book.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Not sure. But these just amazing.
Are
Yeah.
they too big
I
to
mean,
fit on big cavalry bases and used as cold ones in the old world? I think they
every
are.
single thing in that is new as well.
Yes.
So like these are all new as well within the last year. These are all new within the last 2 years, I think, right?
About that, yeah.
Yeah. These are all brand new.
Yeah.
These are, I mean, obviously brand new range. These are brand new again in the last 2 years. These are all brand new. everything except the Hive Tyrant is brand new. Yeah, I mean brand new. Like what? Why? They never do this. This is fantastic.
It
Have I
is a
hit the
really
end?
good year. I'm wondering
Oh
what
no, I haven't hit the end. Aussie Arc Bone Reapers. The oldest models here are these guys,
yeah,
and
brought out during the
they
80s.
are 8 years old. I think they were last thing before
Yeah,
Age of
literally
Sigmar.
one of the last things. Nagash, them,
Yeah.
and something else brought out just before the
So
bang. The
again, almost all new, or as new as you can get,
yeah,
and then some books. Like
the
what a list!
97th re-release of Storm of Iron. Yeah,
I mean, look, they printed a lot of them one time. Weird to start November with Christmas boxes, but I mean, if these guys didn't sell out in one day,
yeah,
then I would have put them as a like I would have put November as like A+ straight away because those
yeah,
kits are all fantastic.
yes.
12th of November. Well, finally. Took your time.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Where's my
Yeah.
never been read. No, I have flicked it. It's really good. I really like this game. I've not had a chance to play it, but I have observed a couple of games.
So I'm in this weird thing now. I'm gonna like drop some honesty now.
Go on.
Like I was excited for it. Like as I was building and painting it and then
Well,
the
you were
old
excited
world,
for it in June, right?
yeah, the old world dropped and I
God, I
could not
know.
care less. I would box it all up and give it to my friends without looking back. Like like if I'm ever like I should do an epic video, I'd rather do an old world video. I should play some epic, I'd rather play some old world. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just like it's really just after taking the wind out of my sails for epic. Like I say, I don't know. I think it's that whole like hobbying thing. Like I don't feel like doing epic is like hobbying. Like you're
Mm,
making models to represent like little like
yeah.
almost like tokens. You know, I've talked about it before.
So
It's a weird
a,
thing.
a friend of mine has done his whole Space Marine side as Ultramarines,
Yeah.
and he has not put the correct number of models on bases. And he's put like piles of rubble and stuff in place of it, and it does not make any difference. So he's maximized the amount of models he can get on them. Like Terminators, 3 of those on the base is fine. I think 3 Assault
He's
Marines
being
is
an
the
old
same.
cheapo. Let's not lie here.
I couldn't hear you, and then you went away.
Said he's being an old cheapo. You know how it goes.
Oh, absolutely, but why not, right? So I I like it. It's on
Yeah.
my list.
Models are great. All anything bigger than like I said, infantry for me is just a representative thing.
Yeah.
Anything other than infantry, I think is beautiful miniatures. Like
Well, I
all
mean,
the
look,
tanks are
but,
unbelievable.
but I'm not going to scroll past this because this has been overshadowed by itself,
Yes.
right? Like the only thing we haven't got are the ogrins, right?
Yeah.
Like,
And we're not
and
going
that's
to because they're still available on the Forge World website or the Games Workshop website
for now.
for now.
And this again, all of this sold out. Like you couldn't. It's so difficult to get into. You did a video this week on that. Like it's so difficult to get into something when
Yeah.
everything is sold out. How do
Yeah.
you start Old World? Well, you don't. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. You don't.
Rob your friends. Like, what's the option?
Like a perfect example is those gaming tables, like I said.
Yeah.
It's just like you want those gaming tables, cool, buy 4 boxes, cost you €1,000,000. Okay, cool. Can I buy 4 boxes? No, you can only
No.
buy two.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you guys?
I went to buy these on launch day because I want to rebase my knights. Couldn't do it.
No. No.
It's
And
just
like I
frustrating.
talk about it as well when I talk about the Bretonian bits in that video. It's like when things are sold out, it's sad. But like when I saw that I missed out on all the Bretonians, my brain literally went probably 6 or 7 months before I'm going to get my hands on them now.
Yes.
And that's just horrible. It's a horrible feeling.
And that's not necessarily true, but that's how it
No.
feels.
It's exactly how it feels. That's my
Yeah.
past release has told me that I'm going to be waiting quite a while for these miniatures.
Yeah. It's rough. I'm still excited for this, but it's on the back burner.
Yeah, and that's the thing. If it goes there, how hard is it to get it off the back burner?
Well, let's see what 2024 brings. But
Yeah, There
You
is
know,
more in the way.
there is, and I think that is the thing that will spur me into it. I need to, I've got a lot of stuff around me that isn't finished, and there's a lot of
Yeah,
stuff around me that I'm more interested in than this. But
yeah,
this suffered massively from what has been talked about as like a weird lack of what like they didn't read the book properly when they printed it, and they made some stupid mistakes from what we know, and they didn't need to reprint everything if they had just read it properly and did their research, but pushed everything back 6 months basically, and
yeah.
yeah, dead to me. Okay, next story. So machines, robots.
3 Necron characters.
I love him. He's brilliant.
Stonecaller, yep. Mac Daddy King. He was my Necron leader.
Really.
Yeah, the old resin one in like
Yeah.
7th edition or whatever.
Yeah, I love him.
Um,
He's great. I love how the cape is held on behind these balls, so you
yeah,
can paint the entire model and the
yeah,
cape, and then just clip it on, and it's perfect. Just
so good.
fantastic. This guy I'm less keen on, but I also think he's amazing.
Yeah, he's nice. Yeah,
Yeah, I too many balls, and I
bad
quite like his
angle for
Rubik's cube.
photography.
Just too many,
Yeah,
He's cool. He's cool. This guy I don't like, but I'm not again, I'm not offended. I don't collect Necrons, I don't care. But he doesn't excite me. I wish
no,
he was like this falls into my kind of Star Trek, no one can move when they're being beamed down because
yeah.
you couldn't move in the 60s and still have them appear in the next scene, right?
I have this really interesting thing now, like, because like obviously I'm trying to explain the old world to Laura
Yes, of course.
and like try and get her into like she's doing some Tomb Kings now, and she has so many like bizarre questions that I wouldn't have thought out. And the Necrons is a perfect example of that. Like I'm like I painted a Dwarf Lord for the video. She's like, "What is he? He's a Dwarf Lord." Okay, what is he? I mean, well, he could be a Thane, or he could be a Lord, or it could be this, or he could
Yeah.
be that, and he could be equipped with whatever the hell I write down on a piece of paper. She's like, "What?"
Cool, but what is he?
But
Yeah.
she's like, she comes from the Age of Sigmar, where it's like,
Yes.
for this is an Overlord which translocation shroud. So if you want to use an Overlord with the translocation shroud, you buy and build and paint that model, and that's how it works. There's no like you just take a dude and give him the equipment you want or what. It's just it's like that's the was part of the old world freedom. I'm like she's trying to do Tomb Kings and she's doing Khalida, but she hasn't got
Oh
Khalida. She's
yeah.
not because Khalida's not in the old world
Lead
yet.
is great.
So I'm like, okay, so you just take her as a lord. She's like, wait, what? It's like, yeah, you can just take her and count her as a Tomb King, or at the beginning of the campaign it would be a Tomb Prince, and then
Yeah.
later on you would just call it a Tomb Queen or Queen, and then later on if you want to go like crazy, you can put her on a crazy big chariot and call her Cetra. And she was like, wait, what? And I'm like, yeah, why not? Like it's the old world, do what you want.
Yeah.
She was just like, this is madness.
As soon as you started talking, I picked up this book just to read the magic items, and it's just like I missed magic items so
Yeah.
much. I missed special equipment.
Yep. There's a certain like ace in your sleeve mentality kind of stuff. It's like there's Dwarf Lord. Oh, wonder what runes he has. Oh, better be careful.
Yeah. No. What box was he in before?
Was he in a box?
Was he not in like the starter kit or something?
No. He might have been in a box, but he wasn't in a starter box. The guy with the tachyon arrow. No, and the Royal Warden. Yeah, because the Royal Warden and the tachyon arrow guy were. He's
was
from the
in
starter box.
He was in Dominus, or no, not Dominus. Was that Necrons?
Yeah.
So he
Yeah.
must have been in the same box.
No, because I haven't painted him up, and I painted up that whole box. I remember.
Well,
Oh no, he is. I'm literally looking at him. I painted him and all. He's right there.
I mean, to be fair,
I painted
he
him in
came
one
out
day.
in
Give me a break.
Indominus,
Yeah.
which was like 2.5 years ago, right?
Yeah.
And now he's been re-released in November 2023. So,
Yeah.
Combat
One of
Patrol,
One of the
interesting.
greatest like confusion things with Necrons, which I think if you haven't seen them is really bizarre. So you've seen the big walker thingy in that box set, and then when you buy the separate one in the
Oh.
in its kit, which has a gun, it's like 3 times the size of it. You think it's just the same model with a gun.
No.
And you put them next to each other, and you're like, holy hell, that's
Yeah, massive. Deck cards. Oh, look, a second army. Hate this guy.
Yeah, I built and painted him. He was all right.
I
He
hate
has
him.
everything I expect from Mechanicum, which is stuff that makes no sense, and I'm kind of fine with that. I think if you make stuff that makes no sense, it's not going to look like other things which do make sense. So,
It's not making sense. I just hate the legs.
but he wants to shoot over the building. He doesn't have a ladder, so we put on big legs. Magic legs.
I just hate him. Hate everything about him. I don't hate his rules. I think his rules are fine. I like that his gun is self-loading.
Yeah,
Big fan of that. Um, like I like that he's got, glasses on top of his glasses on top of his glasses. There's nothing wrong with that.
of
That's
course,
all
of
fine.
course. I think I built my ones down.
Yep. Like this.
Yep.
Yep. Just hate the legs. Don't like him.
Yeah.
This I think is brilliant. Now, apparently it's one of the worst ones you can buy uh in like return on investment wise for points, but I just love these steed things. I love these bat
Yeah.
things. I never want to own them because they take up a whole box for each model.
Yeah, I've
But
got
like,
10 of them and I've never built them because I've nowhere to put them when I build them.
yeah, you'd need an extension. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I think that box is great. Personally, I'm not saying people would agree with me, but like and then not enough dice, and then one of the most
Oh,
gorgeous tanks, and I really want one
yeah. I really want one too.
because I have the other one,
I
the
know what you're
other
doing. I'm jealous of that one as well.
the squad. I've got that one as a what do they call them? The Leagues of Votan.
The Leviathan, the
Yes,
oh
the
god,
truck thing.
what's the big one called? Not a Leviathan.
No, let's go back 2 weeks to the Christmas boxes, and I can tell you one of them.
What is it though?
It is a land fortress.
Hecaton Land Fortress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I would love one of those as a second land fortress
Yeah.
because they're
Great
the
choice.
same width, but they're slightly longer. And I'm not playing anywhere that people would care about that. So,
No.
and it is gorgeous. I love it.
Just don't go down and see the Titanic in it.
Oh, rip. I love these guys.
Yeah, beautiful.
He's brilliant.
I'm just
They're
such a big
brilliant.
fan
I
of
don't
that
know,
whole range of them. All the sculpts of them are gorgeous.
just spectacular. This I'm less fond of,
Yeah.
but I don't hate it in any way.
Oh, I didn't realize he was crushing the helmet of a squat.
Yeah,
That's cool.
just a re-release for that, and then some books.
Yep. Great
Ah,
scenery, but I feel like if I want to do a table's worth of it, I'd spend about $1,000 on it.
yeah. Weird random Christmas stuff at the bottom of all these. I forget about that.
Yeah.
But that, I don't know. It's not. I can't really say it's a bad week, right?
No, not at all.
Like loads of stuff I don't really like, but also two new codexes, three great characters, some nice boxes, a weird character. I'm totally fine. Good stuff.
Oh, excuse me.
26th. No.
Flawless. Love it all.
Yeah. These may be some of the best cavalry models
The
ever.
Morvaig Knights.
This guy I'm less fond of. I don't know he's a fantastic model. I just think I'm less fond of him. I don't know what it is.
If you read
Kind of
his
wish he looked
story,
more
he
like
kind of
his
makes more
human self.
sense.
I don't know what it is, but or maybe it's the tactical rock that's putting me off. I don't know, but like, this is fantastic. Like
Yeah.
these are just perfect. I wish they replaced regular ghouls with them though, rather than them just being like special ghouls.
They're elite ghouls. It's skeletons and graveguard, and then it's ghouls.
I know.
And
But look, I am stood here with models that are 21 years old, and I'm
yeah,
complaining that the ghouls are bad. But
ghouls are
they are
really good
bad.
in old
They
world. Two
need to
attacks
be.
apiece.
Love this kit.
Yep.
One of my favorite releases of the year for Heresy. Just
And one of the weird
fantastic
things they
kit.
never sent out to creators that I feel like we could have done some good with.
I thought they sent some.
No, I don't
I
think
thought they
so.
had one of those. Oh no! Everyone in the studio painted a unit, didn't they?
Yeah.
That's what it was. No, genius,
Genius.
genius. Did you buy any?
No.
Jesus Christ! Next time you do a Lord of the Rings video, I'm going to dislike it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do because you don't really care. You pretend to care. You don't care.
If you could
This, yeah, I
see,
didn't buy any because I don't play Lord of the Rings, but just
I don't know.
fantastic.
They're just such a clever, simple idea, and yeah. So I think
Just
we're 2 hours into the podcast already again.
yeah, there wasn't as much this 6 months. Remember, when it was quiet, and we didn't talk at all about Imperialis. So,
No.
all right. So November, we had these boys.
Yeah.
We had two codexes.
Yeah.
We had Imperialis.
Yeah.
We had all the Christmas boxes.
Could be the first A plus.
You've given 2 other months A pluses.
No A's, no A pluses.
I would definitely say an A. I think Christmas
Yeah.
boxes, Ghoul King, or Flesh Eater Courts, even 2 codexes and Imperialis in 1 month. Yeah, it's ace. As good as like Indomitus or what's
Yeah.
this edition?
Leviathan.
Leviathan. As good as Leviathan, I think, in terms of like there is something there for something big for everyone with Christmas, specialist games, two 40k codexes,
Yeah.
and a lot of Age of Sigmar stuff, and some Heresy stuff, and some Lord of the Rings stuff,
Yeah.
and like good stuff, not just oh my hand, not just like bad stuff. And now we're into December. We're finished now. This is the end of it.
Should be nothing.
Only 2 hours in. And okay, I love
Oh, yeah.
this. We've talked about this before. I love this kit. I can't fault anything with this kit.
No.
Have you built one? Have you got one?
No, they didn't send one of those either.
No. I just want to know if it's 27 pieces or 2,712.
At least. I intend to buy 3 and use them as for my Imperial Guard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or my 3D printed legions. I don't know.
No, I love this model.
Yeah, I quite like him too. There's something just quite nice about him. His proportions are all right. He's got a good weapon. He's interesting. I like him.
Yep. I think he might be one of the best models of the year from a heresy point of view.
That's fair.
I
I
think he's
might
just
give
great.
it to the radios for one of the tops for me.
The Derrideo, you mean?
Heard what I said.
That was it.
Yeah. They don't release stuff in December, so they don't want kids changing their Christmas lists.
Well, not only did they not release it in December, this was pre-order the 16th.
Yep.
This was the 3rd.
Yep. They did 3 weeks pre-order for that.
Yeah. This was the beginning of the real Christmas cycle. 10th. Well, from the 10th, we got to see what was happening from the 23rd, released on the 13th of January.
Yep.
Great kit.
Yeah. I mean,
I have 2 of them in this room somewhere. Great kit. This
That's
scenery is ass. If you play Kill Team, maybe it's brilliant. I think it's pointless. These scouts don't care. These guys, thank you.
I
Next.
just like those sceneries as extra bits for playing boarding actions and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, of course.
That's about it.
But I really quite like the well, I don't know what it is in euros, like £60 box.
Yep.
Just incredible. Like 5 Banshees at £37.50.
Yeah.
So yes.
I'm very much not happy with this season's scenery though.
Oh no, it's boring.
Hate it. Like the little janitorium piece they're giving us in the next one is cool-ish, but it doesn't make like I don't want platforms and cones for 6 box sets of stuff. I just don't. Oh, there they are.
I know. I'm just waiting until you talk about terrain. I mean, I like this. I would like this for 40k for objective markers and stuff.
Yep, those
But
bits are fine.
I'm not going to buy it, and I certainly wasn't going to pre-order it.
So,
Best. I saw these the first time, and I was like, these may be the best models of the year because of him.
yeah.
I really think he is that good, and he's push fit.
Yeah, he's unbelievable.
Yeah,
And you have me thinking about Old World.
yeah. And I love this guy. This guy's mental. I don't understand him. Don't know what's going on. He's great.
Boss.
He's
The grumpy boss.
He's just like, what's he afraid of? Like bats. It's like, why is
Or
he
just
got so many
annoyed
things
at that
stuck to his
horn
head?
going off next to his head every 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Look, I'm just grumpy.
yeah, he's just He's just furious. This guy has basically zero spikes, right? They're
He's
all
probably
on the
deaf
horn.
already, so he doesn't care.
This this guy is just Spike Man.
Yeah.
He's got no spikes.
No.
He's got no spikes.
No.
Couple on his shield. But I think they're fantastic.
Yeah.
Just
Love
quality
them.
models. Oh yeah.
Yeah. The general release of all the Tyranid stuff, very good.
Yeah,
Yep. Yep.
just Leviathan basically coming out. That
Yep.
I think people think that's really expensive. I don't remember what it is, like £70 or £60 or something, so probably €85. But like if you want a Screamer Killer and a
I think
what
it's
is
just that thing where people are still in the mindset of what Leviathan costs, and they think that it should just divide down to that instead of the fact that it gets a saving.
yeah.
Here he is again. Here it is again. Here it is again. Good talk.
Yeah, it really hits that kind of weird Christmas, which we're gonna hit up on the next one, I think it is. Just that weird Christmas, what are we gonna do? Like these guys were gonna come out and then it's like, he's also coming out. This guy here. Now, I don't know if we saw him 6 months ago.
His head looks like an original Cylon from
Yeah.
Battlestar Galactica.
By your command.
Look at him, it's exactly the.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I'll superimpose one. Oh, will I? Will I
That's
forget?
fantastic. I never noticed that before.
Yeah, I know, right? That's what they do when they go out on the Great Crusade. They watch old TV shows.
It's from the dark age of technology.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
So I feel like, I mean, for me, this this
Got
week
new
is
striking
probably
score. Any week you're getting new striking scorpions is a win. Just you can't argue with that.
well, I think maybe a B
Yeah, I'll give you a
all
B.
in. Like these, I really like these. I know no one else likes these as much as I do, but they're really good.
I like them.
And just to get these kits, yeah, cool. B. Let's next 17th. Mid a second. 10th. 17th. What? Damn, we've just had what? We've literally just had these.
Yeah. They
What?
just put the
Hello?
same article up again.
What? Why is Eddie Murphy on the front of that book?
I don't know, but he is.
I'm very confused. Right. Well, I mean, I think this week's probably better than the week before.
Because it's closer to release day, I guess.
I mean, yeah, I still couldn't order them. But,
no.
I mean, they
No,
were
we were just
telling
letting
me
you
about
know
them.
that you were once again getting closer to kind of the time when you may be able to order those.
Yeah, getting close to the time where I would have to be stressed out to get some toys.
Wouldn't be a Saturday.
Christmas Eve, pointless. But if you
Battle
like
for
old stuff, it's
Flag.
fantastic.
So someone was saying that it's really weird because they removed the Tyranid node thingies.
Yeah,
Like they've got the like node bits, but they had bits that go over it with like spikes going up.
yeah.
Someone pointed that out and they're like, "Why are these bits not here?" And I was like, "Oh shit, I never noticed that. Those were cool bits."
Must have been a separate sprue or something,
I
right?
don't know. It's a weird choice. Yeah, Arvis Lighter was great, and like if they had a sold this for like 80 quid, I'd like buy it just for the nice scenery, but it was like 150 euro.
Yeah, it was really expensive.
And I was like,
For
this was
10
50
really
euro
old
when it
Space
came out
Marines.
with rule books, so
Yeah,
150 euros. Like I would be okay with it being 150 euro if they reprinted the old box, gave me the
course.
old rule book. I'm just been like, it's a collector's piece, it's the edition. I'm like, yes, totally. But like a white crappy box, no books, no, just no, not 150 euros worth.
well, that was that. And then New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve. Look at this. Oh,
10 out of 10. A plus
I
plus.
can't get mine. It's on the window behind my camera.
Mine is right here and here.
It's,
A plus plus plus.
if,
Old world.
I tell you, these.
Yes, many transfers of the
What is the
Bretonian
point?
army.
I mean, no, you said this, but what is the point of this? Like-
Men at arms.
Hmm.
They're all on my Bretonian Pegasus Knights.
Is that how they got so white? You just cover them in transfers.
I don't want to talk about it.
Right. This box, I really like. I think
Yes.
it's fantastic. What do they cost?
150 euro. I don't know. Monies.
A quantity of coin. Um, I think I paid like £90 from a independent retailer.
Yeah.
Like
That's what
just
I'm saying. This was less
great.
expensive than Battle for McCrack.
Yeah, and it came with a beautiful rulebook.
A beyond beautiful
Mm.
rule book, full to the brim with rules that I'm trying to learn because I'm hosting an event in
Oh yeah,
like 2 weeks.
got flying bases all over the floor.
Yeah.
It's the dream. Yeah, I really liked it. And then there was this one as well for some reason. Don't understand why. No one needs. Maybe this is your Bretonian army when it's been killed.
I don't know. I
Um,
ordered that one as well though, so that's on the way.
yeah, yeah, just just fantastic. I would like some more new models, but we'll get
Yeah.
them when we get them. I'm not complaining. But also,
Like
I didn't like these models feel a lot newer than these models. These are a bit derpy.
they definitely get like I've seen loads of people make them nice now. Like they're like
Yeah,
modern
absolutely. Yeah,
paints and some bright vibrant shields, and all of a sudden you're like, actually they're quite passable.
yeah.
But I know exactly what you mean.
Like
I found
these
it really
just feel
bizarre that the
newer.
unit they decided to redo was Tomb Swarms. I was like,
Yeah.
really? You could have done New You Shapti or something, and you went
Oh
for
God. Yeah.
Tomb Swarms. Why did you choose Tomb Swarms?
Yeah.
I love them, and they got sold out, so I couldn't buy them. But like, it was just a weird choice.
Yep.
Uh,
Oh, that's
Beautiful
rough.
books. I love the blue and the gold and the why were just
Beautiful.
delayed for all that stuff? So just
And
I'm
like,
still waiting.
I hadn't noticed this until earlier on because I'd only read parts of it. But where is this bloody book? Where is it? I love how all these books have the page marker.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
like, but that, I mean,
every codex should have a page
I want
marker.
that. Yeah, I want that in a codex. Like,
Yeah.
it's great books. These I'm less keen on, but also like 15 quid, so
Yeah,
not the
I'm here
worst
for
thing in
them.
the world.
Just give me more.
It's
Like
about
if I
it's
didn't have the Arcane Journal for Britannia, I wouldn't be able to use the Green Knight. So
oh, and I know that, yeah, but
so obviously it's the most vital piece of literature ever brought out.
well, can you buy a Green Knight?
Well, I've got three of them, so I don't
Well,
know.
yeah, but that's the fun bit. This is once again models that don't exist.
Look right here.
Yeah, but just because you have one, new in box, does not mean anyone else does.
They should have thought about that 15 years ago and bought a bunch of them, shouldn't they?
I don't want a Green Knight. Thank you though. This
I have
model
him as well. I haven't built him yet, but
model's great.
I'm very excited to build and paint him up and add him into the force as well.
Yeah, weirdly, I haven't touched him. He's he's sat here, but I haven't done anything with him at all. I was really keen to build the regular Pegasus Knights.
Yeah.
I'm not really keen to build him. I think he's gorgeous, but I just
Did you buy? Did you buy the separate one, or did you get the one out of the box?
Oh no, I've just got the one in the box. Sorry, yeah,
So
that's
you
not
don't
him.
have the banner. That's actually a
No,
separate model.
yeah,
The
that's
one with
right.
the
We had
banner.
this chat.
He's beautiful. You're gonna love him. I think he's just like he is one of the. I think he is the thing that I'm so far the most proud of that I've done for the old world so far.
Yeah,
And I think like I'm trying to break out like different like households for different units and stuff. And I think all my Pegasus are going to be the red and black scheme.
yeah, makes
So he
sense.
showed up with his host of like
Yeah,
12 or 18 Pegasus Knights. So the banner, the BSB is going to be him as well.
yeah, and then yeah, these are. I mean, they're 21 years old. Enough said.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good kits. I like them.
Yeah.
Surprisingly good. Really like bad in ways that 21-year-old kits are bad, but the Pegasus are pretty decent.
Feel like I
I'm going to
painted
3D
my
print some new
Pegasus.
heads and maybe some new torsos just to make them a bit more interesting. But like, they're nice.
Yeah. And it's a
Honestly, they're
fun
fine.
challenge to give them the musicians that they're the command that they can have now and can't have at the moment. Glorious Grail Knights.
Too expensive.
They're very expensive, yes.
Even more expensive.
Have you like leaned in more? You're coming through like quieter.
Oh yeah, I'm looking the wrong way. Sorry. Yeah, these are even more expensive.
I have them already, so I'm all good.
Yeah, there's a reliquary.
I have that.
Just too expensive for for what it is. I think if you're really into them, and obviously they sold out, so people are into them, but I find it very hard to justify any of these. Now this lassie,
Yeah,
I like her a lot.
yeah, I need her. I would try to
Tactical
buy all of them, the three
tactical
characters.
orchid.
Of course.
Yep. And I really like her alternate head. Like she's very good.
I didn't even know she had an alternate head. What?
Oh yeah. Of course she's got an alternate head. She's got a is it Morana the Fair Enchantress kind of, big hair thing.
Oh,
It's
and the
on the
nets and stuff. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah, it's fantastic.
yeah.
It's on the order the model page. You scroll down.
Okay, yeah.
This
Unbelievable.
Yep, can't justify buying them because I can only ever take one battle standard bearer, and it's 50 or 60 something pounds for these two.
€65. It's very expensive.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I feel like for 4-year-old models, it's not terrible, but it's
Yeah.
very expensive for 2 models I can't use. When we've just talked about another battle standard bearer that I want in my army,
Yeah.
I can't take 3 battle standard bearers, and as much as I want to, I don't
Yeah.
think units like he's not going to really fit in a unit that I can just use as a unit champion or
It's gonna
a
look
banner
great as
bearer.
the banner
Sorry.
bearer of your foot knight unit, though.
Yeah, but that just feels like a bit much.
Yeah,
He's great.
there's the champion of your foot knight unit.
Yeah, well, that's here actually, but
Yeah,
super expensive dice. Nothing new there. I like that these are coming in blocks of 20 though.
Yep, so good.
Sepulchral Stalkers, Necropolis Knights actually with their riders this time. Don't know why there's loads of photos with them without their riders. Weird.
Yep.
That's a
Necro
great
Sphinx
kit.
looking
I
great.
thought the Necro Sphinx and this oh they are one kit. Okay.
They are one kit, yeah.
I was really confused by that on the website. That that base looks far too big for Cetra, but it's only
He's
because
4 horses wide. It needs to be that big.
he's just 700 years old. That guy still is desperate for the toilet. Oh, I'm so upset these are metal.
I'm happy, delighted they're metal.
Yeah, no thanks. He's great.
Oh, unbelievable.
He's very good.
Like unbelievable, but so unnecessary.
Yep. And these
It's
are
like,
lovely.
hey, let's pick the one unit nobody ever took in Tomb Kings and then make new models of those. I'm like, I guess that's kind of a logic to that, I guess.
Yeah. And these are the one set of dice I almost bought.
Yeah.
That blue is just killer. Well, obviously made to order Necrons. Of course they were.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And this. Yeah, I forgot about this.
Yeah. Like I said, there's nothing in there I wanted, but it opened up the idea that they will do
Yeah,
more made
might
to
do
order
something.
Forge World, which makes me happy.
What a weird end to the year. Like all the old world and some stuff we forgot.
Yeah. And it's like I think it's like all the old world, and we're not sure how the old world's gonna do, so here's some 40k.
Yeah. So
just
that's
to prop us up just in case. And then they actually blew up the website selling old world. They're like, oh, people actually want this.
I think it's kind of just like December's a bit of a B month, really. Like Old World is awesome, but we got this, which we then found out about again next week. And then we got this.
It would have
which
been
we found out how
if
again
2
next
weeks
week.
weren't exactly the same.
And then we got this.
Okay, it's now it's a C month.
And then we got, I mean, like this, I'm absolutely into. I think it's great, but it just feels,
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Well, I think that's 2 hours.
2.5 hours in now, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't even do preamble this time.
No. We didn't have time for a preamble.
No, this was the quick one.
Sure, you said it was the quick one, and I falsely believed you. I don't know why I believed
Because
you.
nothing happened in the last half of the year, remember?
Well, Old World and Epic and a million other things happened.
Yeah, but we didn't talk about Epic. It's the worst of it.
Yeah, I know. That's true.
All right. Well, I'm not going to cut any of this, so just do us an outro, and then we can go home.
Yeah. All right, guys, that was part 2 of the year in review. All the models released by Games Workshop in 2023.
Sorry, guys.
I very much enjoyed it. They were some very long episodes, and we do apologize for that if you found them a little bit tedious. We're not really sure how you like this kind of content.
Yeah.
We'll be cutting back to our normally scheduled 1 hour.
Well, I thought next week we'd do a shorter show by just reading the rule book from start to finish. That's what,
reading the old world rule book.
Yeah, from start to finish. Every word.
We can do an old world rules podcast next week. I'm happy.
I'd have to read them.
Well, then you've got a week. You're good. So thanks, guys, for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to follow, like, comment, do all those good stuff. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.